So yes, we are officially live.
Live.
It's live.
Okay.
Go for it there, Captain.
No, Captain is trying at her broken computer that's not charging. So someone else should go first while I cuss and scream.
Oh no.
Wow.
Hey, I found the stupid thing. It's going to take a minute for it to turn on. I mean, I guess I know my character without looking at my character sheet.
And if you need me to roll for you, you know I will.
Fuck you, no.
So I'll go. I play Gastok Scammy. He's a Zabarak, and he is a he left the Jedi because he did not like violence, and he is a Force user. He's currently affiliated with the dark side for a game mechanic, but he's a nice person overall. He just takes the easy route to power. And he, after leaving the Jedi, he really has no purpose in life, so he's just been hanging around the crew here, joining them on missions.
How did you find us? I don't even remember how you ended up on our ship.
Don't know. It's probably like on Firefly where you just walk by. It's like, hey, look, a ship.
He is a very friendly guy.
Strawberries?
Relatively.
Now he's like Aurora's right hand guy.
I mean, if you consider him forcefully mind messing you friendly, I mean, you know.
I mean, when he's force fucked with my brain, it was on purpose, so I didn't, like, you know, get murderized by a sword.
So my character is Zequadro. He's a Rhodian, as pictured in my little icon at the bottom if you have that up. He is the ship's mechanic. So he's a technician mechanic and also a outlaw tech, so mod type stuff. But he's a mechanic extraordinaire, keeps the ship tip-top shape and running when other people keep breaking it. And running around the ship is a little dumb pit droid, Tink, who is a companion that helps keep the ship clean and functioning. No. Not bad shot, but tries to avoid that, and social situations.
Castox hates all droids, so Zequa's little pit droid stays away from him.
Yep. I can't mind control him, so I don't like him.
I'm sure he's grown on him over time, but yeah, I'm not the one you're going to send in to negotiate or talk anything out for the ship. I just fix it. My social skills are lacking.
So are mine, but the wrong way. The exact opposite way. Is that
you want me
all
to
you're
introduce
given?
who I'm playing as this?
I mean, you should probably hear who I am first.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So my name's Aurora. I'm a humanoid. You can see down there, that is my on the screen, that is my avatar. You can't really tell, but you can, like, she looks humanoid in all the ways except when you look at her in the eyes. She has like little galaxies instead of like regular irises. No one really knows what planet she's from. She's just a humanoid. This is my ship, the Starburn. It also it has two sets of legal papers that we haven't had to switch up yet. She is the Starburn, and she is also the Monaco. And I am just a regular old pilot. I try to avoid conflicts with the law. We're not mercenaries, but we're not goody two shoes. Yeah, think this is gonna be our set. Think Firefly. That is, we're just trying to do right in whatever situation we are in while making a quick buck. And so far, it has become very lucrative for us. We have friends in um, all sorts of neighborhoods and backgrounds. We have friends in political places, as well as gangsters, as well as poor folk. You know, we are really messed up Robin Hoods.
You're steal from the rich, gift to pretty much anybody.
Including ourselves, yes.
It's easy
But
to
we never
justify
ever
when
steal from the poor.
It's easy to justify when you're trying to keep the ship together while you're poor.
I don't think we're poor anymore.
Well, not really.
You guys are rich because of the friends you made along the way.
Exactly.
Yes, the friends are called credits.
So is
All right,
Trevor,
Trevor.
is this your first time on Roll20?
No, not on Roll20.
Okay. Is this your first
Just
time
just with
on
this mod.
Star Wars with this character sheet?
This is my first time on Star Wars. Period.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
You missed so much conversation, Jim. I've been trying to pull you into this conversation since like 3.
So no narrative dice experience at all?
No, none with that. I'm a quick
Awesome.
learner though.
It's pretty easy
Yep,
Unless
pretty
you're
much.
for
Pretty
most
much
people.
with the narrative dice, you roll symbols instead of numbers. It comes up success or fail, advantage, which is good stuff, or threat, which is bad stuff. And then there's the triumph, which is this really cool lightsaber in rebel symbol that says some cool natural 20 thing happened. And then there's the horrible circle with the 3-pointed star that looks almost like a Klingon symbol, that's the despair. That means absolutely horrific natural 1 rolled and came up. And the thing is, failures cancel out success, advantage cancel out threat, but triumph and despair can both happen at the same time. So something really good can happen and something really horrific at the same time.
life.
Right?
And so, okay,
Exactly.
tell us about your character, yo.
My name is Sir Kalen Voss. I am the bodyguard to our to the client that's on your ship for today. That's about the most that you'll get to know about me right now.
What's his race?
He's human.
Oh, okay.
Not kitty cat with a cape.
Nope, just a boring old human.
Weird. We don't get much
None of those.
They're actually
And
quite viable, but
maybe your family crest is the kitty cat in a cloak with glowing red eyes. So as you may have noticed, job 14 is Royal Escort. You guys are being contracted by the Alderaanian noble family to provide transport and a discreet protection for a minor Alderaanian noble and his retinue of traveling companions to bring him to a, air quote, diplomatic conference. The client
Is that a booty call?
It's totally a booty call. The client is Baron Rallis, an Alderaanian minor noble. Basically, he's on, you guys know from basic politics, he is on the Republic side, not the Sith Empire side. Since this is Old Republic, this is after the Sith Empire and the Republic made a peace accord, and there's that Cold War floating over everyone's head, where the Sith are being stupid and doing shenanigans. So you guys are to fly to the city of Cantobite on the planet of Contornica, and it's a basically den of ill repute that they're only the fabulously rich and famous can even afford to land on, little anything else. But you guys totally have landing clearance and about 600 credits in local currency to spend if you want, or you can keep. And that you were to drop him off on a neutral conference space station in Brental 4, which is neutral space, not controlled by the Sith Empire or the Republic. It's just on the edge of, outer range, so there should be no political ramifications whatsoever. If you get him there in time, which you should easily be able to land on Canto Bight, spend up to 2 hours screwing around to getting to him, get him on your ship, and fly him with at least one success on astrogation, and you should still have like 3 hours to spare time-wise, because it is a 2-day trip. If you happen
sounds
to
like a
get him
booty
there on
call.
time, it's a smooth 6,000 credits with a promise for more lucrative, high-paying, low-risk jobs to come. If you drop him off more than a day late, they'll pay you 2,000 credits and say, get the hell out of our space.
And we're in a port location at the moment.
Yep, you're over at the wheel. It's a nice nearby place.
All right. Well, I'm gonna repair one of the crits before we get going.
Ooh.
Do we need to reset the Destiny pool?
We totally need
We
to clean
do.
up the pool. So what they're referring to is in Star Wars you have a dice mechanic called the Destiny Pool where you can flip light side to have something good happen, or to increase your skill on a dice roll, or to make someone against you a hard time to roll. And at the beginning of each session, everybody rolls the white dice. So if you pull up your character sheet at the very top where it says Dice Pool, you'll want to go to the very middle where you see a little pentagon with a black circle in the middle.
A D20.
I mean the force dice at the top. Do you see that?
The sync pool with GM.
Yes. Go ahead and
Yep.
click
Oh, no,
that to start with. That's a good thing to
All
start
right, clicked on
with. And
that.
as soon as you click it, you should see 2 light and 0 dark. Now you're going to
Yep.
want to go ahead and roll Destiny. Because you're going to add to the pool. Each player adds to it. Ooh, we have
Coming in all
balance.
dark. At least a
Almost
couple of us are
balance.
happy.
Yeah, so we got 4 light side and 2 dark. Anytime you want to be better at something, you totally can click a light side, and it says use light side. I totally
make
play
somebody
with
worse.
the dark side. Yep. You can always make it if you don't want to get shot, make someone shooting you, click use light side, and it makes the shot more difficult to them. Or you can make some minor narrative declaration that, oh yeah, totally, this blah 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 was right here because I gave you one of our valuable points to do so.
Okay.
And if
And
Jim
this
is
is a shared pool for
monologuing,
everyone.
yeah, shared pool back and forth. And if Jim is monologuing before an action being done, there's a good chance he's probably going to flip it if you don't. It might be a hint.
Yes.
Just
That
learned
truly
trait.
is usually one of my signs that if I'm going to click it, I'll keep talking and give you the option to click first. Because as a house rule game, we normally only let one person flip the pool. In a general Genesis game, both sides can flip the pool and make things interesting. Because it increases your chances of the triumph or the despair to come up in the bigger dice.
Yeah. Only the yellow skill dice and the red counter dice bring up triumphs and despairs. So upgrading like that
sounds.
will cause that.
Yep, and that D100 I just ran was for obligation. When you make a character in Star Wars, you basically will pick a background obligation. And if the percentage number comes up on that obligation, I have to randomly pull it out of my backside and throw it into the story somehow. Unfortunately, I did not roll anyone's obligation. I have not rolled one in a long time.
Where is our obligation number?
For Aurora, it's at 15. Zequa is at 10. As I look at my little dice pool page.
I guess I am only 10.
Where is that number?
It's on your
very
character
first
info.
tab. Talia is currently at a 10 with her gambling addiction. That's obviously why we have not seen her character in a while. And
Mine's pretty low.
20.
see that number fucking anywhere.
Yeah, for
My morality is at
Aurora,
50.
for Aurora, we've got 5 for family and 10 for under contract.
I feel like isn't that every episode my obligation?
Well, the person you owe your contract to has yet to call you for anything for a while, so it's just been handy. That's all. Maybe
I
you
still
can
don't
spend some of those
see where
credits.
these numbers are. Oh, I see them now. Excuse me, I have had a lot more credits to spend before, not credits. Oh no, you were talking credits. No, we're good. Some of that's for the ship, though. Most of that's for the ship.
Mhm. And with the job you've taken, you know your client is Baron Relis Venice. He's basically a spoiled rich boy for all intents and purposes, from what you've been told. You just need to go find him on Canto Bight and get him on your ship and fly him back to the meeting, whether he wants to go or not. You're literally told whether he wants to go or not. You know that he has a personal bodyguard, Sir Kalen Voss. You're totally given a tracking fob like bounty hunters use. It's a little hockey puck with the pointing arrow that has the family crest on it. And you've been told that Sir Voss will recognize that immediately and know that you're legit. So if that'll help you from not getting shot in the face. The tracking fob does not actually track the Baron, but in fact tracks his protocol droid C9E, who is his etiquette advisor and record keeper. And he also
What was
has,
that name again?
it's C9E.
It's in the Discord.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I did post the entourage in there just in case. His security chief is basically sworn to protect his person, so make sure you don't start anything or he will shoot you in the face. The Baron's cousin and handmaiden, Tara Vian, is a companion for him and his etiquette advisor. Basically, she's there to keep him out of trouble.
Sure needs a lot of etiquette advice.
He's a spoiled rich boy.
He is a bit of a cad. And he also has a page that serves the family, a young teenage human by the name of Telrin Veer. He's basically his cabin boy. Carries gear, fetches food, absolutely idolizes the Baron.
Yeah, he must have a high social ratings dice
He's
pool like
only
I
a
do.
Baron, though.
As of course, you
Baron.
touch the hockey puck and a hologram of the Baron shows up, and he's got the dashing looks of a 25-year-old Brad Pitt, but with dark and curly hair that he flicks in a way that makes him look like a movie star. Then you click the hockey puck again, and you see him doing a champion saber fight where he defeats 3 rivals.
How old is he?
He is actually 28 cycles old.
I was expecting you to say something like 15.
That's funny.
I mean, these accomplishments do not sound like a grown-up accomplishments.
Oddly enough, there are no real accomplishments, that you know of except for his studies abroad.
Studies abroad.
I like how you phrased that.
I think I'm hilarious.
And as your diplomatic envoy that's hiring for the job tells you that the Baron does not know what's best for him. If he refuses to go with, you have permission to gently take him against his will.
That sounds like a job for Cassock.
And
Brainwash
again,
him.
he points to the tracking puck and says, "And this will keep his protector from fighting back too diligently."
Diligently. All right, so we had to pick up a brat, take him to a meeting.
That's pretty much it. And he gives you a stack of 600 credits in Cantobite gambling chips. Because yes, Cantobite is basically the very ritzy Rio de Janeiro.
Miss me?
Did you get disconnected?
Seriously? Yeah, I did. Well, no, I forgot that if I close all the apps on my phone, that means Discord closes because I'm not using it on my computer.
Oh, well, it didn't bip at all, so you're good.
But I was saying it's too bad we don't have like a companion droid or something to keep the kid entertained while we're flying.
I mean, he's got a droid.
It's an etiquette droid, not a companion droid.
Well, I mean, you
It's
know.
a companion. It travels with him.
I mean, I could probably use one, but
I think we all
to do my talking.
Cassock's has his lady at the recycling place.
I haven't seen her for a while.
The rest of us could use companion droids.
So, you guys, anything you're gonna do besides fixing that crit before you head to Cantobite?
Well, crit and the repair, a little bit of damage.
Okay, so for that crit, how many purples we talking?
Well, it's only a single crit, and I actually have a workshop manual that downgrades difficulty of checks to maintain and repair vehicles or starships manual that it was written for, which would be this ship. So I don't know if that just drops it to 0 or not.
If it's a 1 purple, yep, that drops it to 0. You just have to roll 1 success.
All right.
This way Trevor can see the dice. However, the dice without any difficulty thrown in.
Yeah. Anything's possible. Unlikely, but all right. Mechanics. Ready?
Yep. Hey!
Look at that.
So you've got 5 successes, 2 advantages, and a triumph. You literally pulled off the hat trick. 1 of each.
Yep.
So for those 5 successes, you definitely take out that crit in no time. Which crit was it, by the way?
We're getting rid of the losing power to shields, decreasing defense in the affected defense zone by 1 until repaired.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the other one doesn't have an ongoing impact, so.
In 15 seconds, you go up with your pliers and you find the piece of debris, you pull it out, and immediately the deflector shields come back online. You're that good.
And does the other items clear the hull trauma, 2 hull trauma, and 1 strain?
I will totally, for that triumph, give you fix the rest of the hull damage and the advantages to get back the strain.
All right.
Look at you in 1 roll taking care of everything.
Because that's what I do. Because I'm that good. Actually forgot to add a blue, but that's okay.
The important thing is you got that owner's manual.
No, it's
have the owner's manual to my ship.
It's quite handy. Well, to that class of ship, not. So, I mean, there's a dozen of these ships out there.
A dozen.
Probably more than that, but.
But this one's the most specialist.
You'd hope there's more than a dozen. That would be a very short line if they only made 12.
All of a sudden, parts get premium real quick.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Hard to
don't.
stay low if you're in a fancy, rare ship.
Yeah. So I don't know. We don't have any mods on it yet. So
I know.
It's happening. Don't worry.
And
we need to get rid of that handling deficit.
And as your contact is leaving, he goes, "Oh, one more thing," and reaches into his lapel and pulls out a data stick. Nice long cylindrical stick. Totally looks like a chalk holder if it was in the 70s. And he says, for the coordinates for the drop-off, they are to a very secure location. And he hands you the data stick. It says, once you have the Baron on the ship and are safely out of orbit on the planet, you may access the data stick with the code Epsilon 43, and it will give you the exact coordinates for you to drop him off. I would keep those coordinates safe and secret until the exact moment you need to use them.
All right, got it.
And who's holding
Thank
the
you.
data stick, by the way?
I will take that.
Equa is taking the data stick. Okay, so you guys hopping on your ship and heading out, or are you guys screwing around and wasting valuable time?
Yeah, because I'm the only one smart enough to know what to do with it. So.
Damn. So no one heard me make my rehab joke. Got it. David was being snarky. I'm sorry. This ship is not big enough for both of us to be snarky. I'm gonna have to fisticuff you off my ship if you keep it up.
Hey, you can let it fall apart if you want.
I couldn't hear what you said, but that's okay.
All I would say is Solomon would go up to the ship and threaten to cut it in half to give both of you halves. And I wonder if one of you would give up your share.
It's my ship.
I don't know. The amount of repairs probably got partial ownership by now. No.
You doing
Common
the job
law.
that I pay you to do? No. You are an employee getting paid to work on my ship.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm paid to be part of the crew.
Yes, as the mechanic on my ship.
Okay, so you guys heading out, or are you spending more
Sure.
time?
I'm ready to go. Ship's all tip-top, ready to purr along.
Okay, so you guys, have the coordinates to Canto Bight. It's a very popular, getaway place. You do know it's the playground of the rich and famous. I mean, you might be kind of concerned that you guys don't have enough money in the banking clan's accounts to even, get the fast track to land on this planet. But you do have landing clearance at this time. It's a small 4-hour window that you were prepaid for.
Cool.
The very first Canto Bight credit chip you have has the clearance on it.
How much Canto Bight money do we have?
600 credits.
Okay.
Enough for you to feel like you're expensive in gambling, and not enough to actually get yourselves in trouble.
Oh, I can get myself in trouble without any money whatsoever.
Are we needing a astrogation to get there or anything?
Nope. They provided you the coordinates just to make sure. And they also advised you with the landing clearance that you've been given, it's good for up to 4 different landing pads. The recommended one is the one closest to the client. It's basically an adjacent hotel across the strip. But you could choose to go to some other place if you wanted. I don't know why you'd want to have to spend more time to find your quarry, but hey, they gave you some flexibility. It's almost as if
maybe it'll be full.
Vegas has those package deals where you're welcome with all 4 of the major hotels there for their gambling purposes.
So with the little tracker thingamabobby, I know that you said it's only good for his droid. What's the distance before we can see like where he is? Because that would determine where we actually want to land.
Basically, it gives you a compass reading, basically straight through, 365 degrees. and it gives you a general close, near, far on starship ranges. So like far would be a couple planets away. So it's really not that great at tracking someone, but once you get close, it gets really handy because it keeps giving you the ping, 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 ping when you're within like 2 miles to help zero in on somebody.
Okay,
Basically,
so then it's
upgrade in a blue for tracking somebody.
okay, so it won't actually be that useful for figuring out if we should park where they recommended or elsewhere. Got it.
I mean, if somebody wants to be tricky and do a flyby in the city and possibly do a skill check with the upgrade and the blue dice that it provides, I could maybe give you some information.
100% want to do that. Which skill am I using?
Okay, so normally it would be a vigilance to be watching the hockey puck on the dashboard while you're flying around. Unless you think you could get away with something else, like survival or perception. But that's up to you to sell.
So I can watch the hockey puck while she flies.
I don't know. I kind of feel like using the hockey puck in a non-sanctioned way to try to use it to figure out where we should go. Isn't that just the tiniest bit stealthy and sneaky?
Not quite sneaky, because you're flying around in your ship over the city.
With other ships that are flying around the city, because you said it's Vegas.
It is Vegas, but I mean, I would give you a stealth, but I'm not going to give you the upgrade and the blue. I would give you just the blue. How about that?
Well, okay, since my stealth is 3 greens and a yellow, I will take that compromise.
They didn't give us a specific hangar to go land at and pick them up at?
Well, so they said, here, this is where you should park. But I want to make sure that his droid isn't like, since our parking is good for 4 different places, 4 different hangars. I just want to make sure that we don't since he's a, CAD, I want to make sure that he's not off somewhere completely different than where they expect him to be because he is a CAD.
Because they did give you guys the hotel, but they're not able to get you a landing pad at that hotel currently because it is booked out 8 months in advance.
Yeah, but also with him being, we're taking him to rehab or where the hell we're taking him. I don't know that his minders actually know where he is. They just know where he's supposed to be. So is my dice pool set?
If you're using stealth, then yes it is.
Yes, I am.
As you guys are circling around town and the puck just keeps spinning and spinning as Aurora's not able to pin down exactly which hotel he's at for some reason. You don't know if maybe the tracker's been disabled or if it's picking up on too many signals with the stimulation of all the electronics and the machines going on down below. But you do have an advantage. How did you want to spend that?
I think that our advantage should be that by pure luck of the draw, wherever it is that we end up parking, we're about 10 minutes away from him and we find him easily.
That would be more than just one advantage. That would be like
I was
3
gonna say.
advantages.
I mean, we're still 10 minutes away from him, no matter how hard it is for us to find him.
Okay. In the city of Cantobite, everything is 10 minutes away.
Oh, fuck you. No, let me try again.
On the plus side, you were very nonchalant in your flying, so you did not arouse anyone's suspicion.
I
As
would
you-
like, okay, so for my real advantage, since I was being stealthy, can the teenager become totally invested in like gobsmacked with one of my crew? So he like wants to impress him more than he wants to impress the Baron.
Unfortunately, you've yet to meet the teenager, so we can't influence him yet.
God damn it. Whatever, fine. My advantage is whatever the fuck it is.
Did you want to give a blue to someone else trying the hockey puck as you get frustrated and chuck it at somebody else in the cockpit?
I'll take it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you know how to work that?
Yep.
And what skill are you using?
Vigilance.
Okay. Skill as intended. Okay. As you notice, the captain's doing laps around town. You totally notice that. Don't roll yet.
Nope. Okay.
Go ahead and roll yourself a single blue dice, because I had not added that in yet. You want a success. Roll a success.
Sorry.
Remember to click outside the box.
Did you click out? Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay, 3 advantages. What would you like for those 3 advantages?
For the guy to be walking around the pad that we land on. Or for him to be at the hotel, and then I said that he's at the hotel.
Okay, I will give
We
you
can get into a
that.
fancy place. I can get into a fancy place.
As you
We
totally.
have fancy clothes from the mobster planet we went to the fancy party at.
Sure,
Yep.
you do have the fancy clothes.
I can clean it nice.
You're landing off where you believe he's supposed to be, and conveniently, because of your 3 advantages, you are in fact right. As you are walking down the hallway to what should be his room at the penthouse suite, because you see there's like 3 tiers to the penthouse suite. It's got clear glass walls and ceilings, and there's like a massive rave party going on inside there. You totally think this is the right place. As you come walking down the hallway, there's a very gruff-looking gentleman in very nice armored clothing with a blaster rifle on his shoulder. And Trevor, that's totally you, guarding the door.
Have they approached me yet, or are they just still walking up right now?
They came up from the lift, and they're walking towards the only door on this floor.
I'm slowly gonna reach back and just unsheath my blaster, my carbine, and it's resting now across my chest in both hands as I'm watching them approach. No words are being spoken yet.
So we hear a party behind the door?
You clearly hear through the walls.
Did I hear that right?
There's a party.
There's a party in the room.
You're hearing
All right. The system is down. The system is down. As I walk up, I'm like, I'm here for the party.
You're not on the list.
Are you sure?
I look up.
I will use my I'll use my Jedi mind trick, and say I am on the list. You want to let us in?
Ooh.
So this is why I'm affiliated with the dark side, because.
And I will give you. You saw a holo of Sir Voss, so you know this is his security guy.
So I'd make a contested roll versus your discipline.
Yeah, like I said, he's a nice guy, except.
Yeah.
So how do I do this?
So
what's your?
Yeah. What on your?
I've got a 1 for my discipline.
So what is the total dice pool? Is it a yellow and how many green?
For mine?
Yep. You'll see where it said discipline rank 1. Just to the right of that would be some colored dice.
yellow and 2 green. Do I hit the d20 at the far right?
Nope. He's gonna roll against your skills, so he's rolling against a red and 2 purple.
No, so I'm gonna roll good dice against your pool, which is the bad dice. So
Okay, your dice pool is ready.
okay.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. So I just did that for my points because I forgot to roll those.
Okay.
So I will have to use a light side point. And you go to that power. So I'm going to have you completely believe that we're on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're at close range. 1 for range, 1 for the power. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll believe what I say to be true for the next hour and a half. That we're on the list and we're all okay to go in.
How rude.
With the 3 threat, Jim, you can pick how you want those. It could be that once that time ends, you know that you were mind tricked or messed with, or if there's some other thing that Jim wants to do with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with for those 3 threats. Is he's doing the Jedi mind trick on you at the moment. Right now, you're like, oh yeah, you are on the list. And you're totally going to open the door for them with your super secret high security code that only you know because you want to make sure the prince doesn't escape this party. And you let these 3 more guests into the party. But in a little bit, you're going to have this itching thought in the back of your head of, no, these assholes are not on the list.
Yeah. So couldn't we have just showed them the fob like we're supposed to?
They don't know why we're here. Now we're just part of the party.
Now we can do some reconnaissance beforehand.
Yep.
Reconnaissance.
Okay.
Like that. And as soon as the door opens, you see multicolored lights flashing. It's like a full-on rave party here, and there's about 100 people dancing. And it doesn't take you more than a moment to look and realize the person you're looking for is up on the 3rd tier in a Gravwell bubble, swimming in this bubble with a bunch of people doing his best disco dance, shirtless with classic 70s hairy chest, and a cape
Ugh.
and his tight pants as he's dancing in the 0G field. And there
He
are
has a
people
cape
all
and no
over
shirt.
a cape and no shirt. He is living in La Vida Loca.
Oh, there's the douche. You want to go get him?
He's a baron, not a douche. Okay. That was the worst laugh I've ever heard you.
And
Make.
immediately,
Alright,
a serving droid comes out, and it looks a lot like his protocol droid, but it seems to be carrying dishes with drinks. And the droid goes, "Hello, I see you have no beverage. My master has decreed everyone here needs to have a beverage. Please advise which beverage you would like." And he reaches to grab a little dispenser that's on a holster on his hip to a pair of mixing bottles strapped to his back. Obviously, he's a portable bar right now. And he asks what beverage you would like.
Sparkling water, please.
Water of sparkles. Very well. And he hits the combination of buttons and fills up one of the champagne flutes.
Whatever you
Or
recommend.
some kind of Rhodian drink, alcohol. I'm gonna need it, obviously.
Rhodian mud water. And for you,
I'm just
sir.
so glad you decided to come with us.
Whatever you recommend. I'm willing to
Ah.
try new things.
Alderanian punch, my master's favorite. And he fills up 3 of the glasses and turns the serving tray towards you so you can have the beverages.
Thank you.
Oh, that probably helps.
Is your master looking for specific friends to dance with right now? Do you know?
My master is looking for all things exotic and intriguing. His directive for this weekend is to make sure he sows his wild oats and lives the world fantastic.
Okay.
You hear that?
And,
You can help him with that.
and Zequa just shakes his head, slams back the drink, and says, "I'll take another."
He immediately comes over your cup, fills it up for another.
To say, what's more exotic than Zequa?
Mm. I don't know about that, but
Maybe he'll think my eyes are exotic. I don't know. Let's see.
And then once he
I'm sure.
finishes serving you guys, he turns around to serve some more people that come up and they're like, "Yo, Robo Dude, top us off!" And he
Okay, so I guess we're gonna shimmy our way up to the dance bubble.
Okay, so do me a favor. One of you guys, for everybody, give me a coordination check. Or athletics.
This is
if you
real
wanna be
life.
pushy.
No, we're gonna be coordinating in smooth. I have 4 green.
coordination 4 green.
2 green. Are we all
Well,
in or just a group roll?
One for all of you guys.
Okay. The pool set?
The pool is set.
So, which one you want? Or
Fail.
why?
With threat.
I was gonna say
well,
we had 4 green, so I don't
I
know why
don't
you
know
rolled.
why
But
our
that's
I
okay.
don't know why our 2 went.
The least coordinated person in the group pushes forward.
Yeah.
And immediately the throng of people like push you back as all of a sudden the music tempo changes. Zig zig zee. Zig 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 zee. And the throng start dancing to a different song. And for the threat, you lose sight of your target as he peels off out of the 0G pool.
Oh yeah.
As the droid looks at you all and says, "Are you needing a refill already?"
Very likely soon. Don't go far.
Maybe you can be our personal droid for the night. Sounds like Zequa needs to loosen up his belt buckle or whatever. What is your belt buckle when you drink? Loosen your tie. Gotta loosen your tie. Okay. Well, since we just lost him, what about his cousin or page boy? Do we know what they look like?
Yeah, you were shown hollows of each of them.
Okay, so then can I do like a little dance circle thing and see if I can find one of the other people of his party?
Sure, go ahead and give me a vigilance or perception. I'll take either or. The throng of the
I
dance
love it.
hall is giving you a black dice.
I will do perception, and I'm gonna throw us a dice.
Okay, I've got the upgrade in there for you because I was totally going to do it if you weren't.
I know. And I said I'm using perception for my dancing. Little dance circle.
Okay. So which one of the 2 are you looking for? You do spot one of them. And you take a strain for that threat there.
I take a what for the threat?
A strain. A single
Strain.
as you get bumped as you're looking around. You're looking for the shorty or the cousin.
I'm looking for the cousin, the girl.
Okay. You totally see the cousin on the same level that you're on of the 3 tiers in this penthouse. And she is in the middle of a beautiful little half moon circle bench with a table and a bunch of empty bottles. And she has, it looks like a gathering of 6 of the most beautiful, just out of teenage years species of all different shades and colors and types that you have ever dated yourself. And they're all sitting there enamored listening to her joke as she's doing something that makes them all laugh in unison, and it's that almost fake giggle.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk up to her. The people at the table, are they all men? Are they all women? Is it a mixture?
It is a nice mix of beautiful people that totally are doing the whole club kid dress appeal. They look like they're the 19, 20-year-old club kids, and they're listening to whatever she is saying and enjoying the free booze and whatever else she's serving.
Okay, so let's see. Okay. And her name is Tira?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So I am going to walk up to her directly, and I'm going to kind of lean on the table next to her and say...
Everybody pauses and looks at who this interloper is.
I'm going to say, with you having to babysit your cousin all the time, do you get to have any fun yourself, or are you constantly having to just be surrounded by boring rich brats?
Ooh.
And I raise my eyebrow at her.
Ooh. Are you dropping this like it's charming or coercion?
I am trying to flirt. So charming.
Okay, going with the charm.
Let's see.
Go ahead and give me your charm roll.
Okay, it's all ready for me?
It's all ready.
Are you laughing at me? I feel like someone's laughing at me.
I thought that was just breathing, but okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
just breathing.
As you come out super charming. But before I tell you what happens, which was not a success, you rolled just 2 advantages. What do you want to use those 2 advantages for?
2 advantages.
I mean, it does give a good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that actually. That like my charmingness goes beyond her.
So it doesn't stick on her, but who does it stick
on? The other cousin or the other boy that I didn't see who is around and enough to hear what I said and think I'm funny, even though she obviously doesn't.
Okay. So you lean over that table and you move one of the empty bottles that's just rolling around. You try to be super flirty with these young kids. And immediately she looks up at you and she smiles. At first you think it's working. And she looks at you and goes, "Ew, you're so old. Nobody invited you over here. The senior section's over there." And just as she points, this young, maybe 14-year-old kid comes up with this big champagne magnum bottle that's half his height as he struggles to plop it on the table, and he looks up at you and he just stares into the galaxies of your eyes and he goes, Wow, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. And her little mean girl club that includes a few boys looks at your eyes and they're just like, whatever. And you notice they just now are realizing how beautiful and unique your eyes are, but they're trying to play it off after the whole mean girl thing.
Mm.
And she looks down at
Okay.
the young boy and says, maybe you should marry her.
That's not a thing that this captain does over there. But I will say that I will wink and be like, that's not something this captain does. But I do know how to show folks a good time when they are of legal age, of course. And I like kind of smile and wink at the little boy.
And he's like, you're a starship captain too?
Well, yeah, all starship captains have stars in their eyes. That's why we become captains.
And he's totally eating it up and enamored and just looking at you.
It's called cataracts. She's sold.
It's good to have you back, Zequa.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, man.
It's hard for those Rhodians to tell since they've got the big bug eyes.
Right?
Oh, man. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of slowly walk away. Or has he put down his bottle where it needs to go?
Oh yeah, he totally put it down on the table.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like, you know how you can like lead people without like saying "come with me" sort of thing. I'm gonna kind of like look at him and kind of like lead him away from the brat table, and just start kind of like asking him, you know, if he's enjoying the party and seeing what he has to say.
I grab her arm to escort her away. It's like, let me assist you, ma'am, to the right part of the room.
And he totally will come with you, and he's just like, it's kind of loud in here. My name, Talrin. What's your name?
Owen?
Talrin.
Elrin. My name's Aurora, and this is my friend Zequa. And I have another friend, Castox, around somewhere, but I think he's flirting with a robot. Since it's so loud, is there somewhere you can take us to talk to you a little bit that's a little less loud?
Sure, follow me. And he waves for you to go, and he basically takes you to one of, the quieter, out of the way bathrooms. It's this beautiful 4-sink bathroom. It's got a waterfall shower system going on constantly with hollows showing of a rainforest inside the shower area. And he hits the button and the door closes, and he hits the privacy button, and immediately all of the party music stops as he takes you to this bathroom. And he says, this is my favorite place. It's got a rainforest for a refresher.
Yeah, I was a little confused we were going to a bathroom, but now I see it. This is a great bathroom.
It's got a privacy mode, so you don't have to listen to that stupid music. Kira constantly gets the worst music. She does whatever's on the top 40 list on the HoloNet.
You seem like someone who listens to real music, right? What's your favorite band?
I really don't know, but I listen to stuff that's totally retro. And you totally get the idea when he's saying totally retro, he's not exactly sure what he means by it.
Ah, yes. So my favorite song is
Oh, they were just playing that one.
Oh, I'm so sad to have missed it.
I'm sure they'll play it again. That's still on like the top 40 list in like 3 spots, I think.
Oh no, that hasn't been top 40 in 40 years. It's classic.
'Cause she's old.
Fuck you.
So why did you and your friend wanna go somewhere quiet to talk?
Well, just because you said it was hard to hear, and you sounded like someone who wanted to chit chat. That you seem like someone who has interesting things to say, and we would like to hear what you have to say.
And I glance at my chrono. It's like, don't we have a? I don't say it, but don't we have a time limit to pick up our target and get back on the road?
Yeah, how long has it
Yeah.
been?
It's been about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, we just got here. Don't be so. Get your panties out of a bunch. We're fine.
You're gonna have to hunt down these sons of bitches with your rifle and stun the crap out of them.
I mean,
So
just
this
ask the
is
bodyguard to gather, but
so this party. This isn't your party. Whose party is it?
It's my master. Baron Ralas. He is
Oh,
super famous. You've got to know who he is.
I
He is
think I've heard of him.
he is 63rd in line for the throne.
Oh
indeed.
wow! And if he's okay, and you look, I've seen pictures of him. You look sort of like him. So are you 50th in line for the throne?
No. I just work for the family. I was hired on as help, and they thought maybe him taking me along would make him be more responsible, from what I heard.
Okay. Do you feel like he takes good care of you?
Oh, he takes really good care of me. He makes sure that whenever he's got dessert for breakfast, I get to taste the dessert first every time, and he lets me take the biggest, best bite of the dessert first.
Okay.
He is a great guy.
Real good care of him.
Okay. So what if I told you that I have something from his family that we need to sneakily get him safely out of here without any of the party guests knowing. And I kind of like show him the little pressed hockey puck.
Ooh.
Do you know how we could get him safely out of the party so he doesn't get hurt?
Oh, so the family did send you to pick him up?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
But we're
there's
worried
only
that he's going to get hurt.
there's only one way we can do it. We have to go get Servas, and he has many plans strategized already to get the Baron out of anything dangerous. Come on.
Okay.
And he immediately
Of
starts
course.
to push between you guys to show you where Servas is at the door.
Okay, I'm gonna let him let him kind of like grab my arm to pull me, so it looks like we're like, so it's like, make a good impression on his buddy.
Oh, we made a great impression on his buddy.
In a few minutes fighting through the crowd, since the quiet place is on the opposite end of the entranceway, the door goes shoo, and Talrin pulls you out, and there's Servas diligently doing his job, not letting anyone that shouldn't be in here in. As Servas, you see the loyal Talrin say, Servas, these folks have a sigil from the family. And the way he says that totally lets you know what he means. And he totally looks up at you, Aurora, and says, show him.
So I like very discreetly show, like I'm like, it's almost like I'm like I flip my my jacket over like my pocket or something so you can kind of see it discreetly.
I know exactly what that is right off the bat.
You know
and
exactly.
I look down. I look down at Talrin and I say, Talrin, go get Tira, go get C9, let them know what's about to happen. Tell them they need to meet us here in the next 10 minutes or they're going to be left behind. As for you,
and he goes,
what you say your name was?
Salutes you and takes off.
I didn't. My name is Aurora.
Right. Aurora, I need your help with the other guy here. Our
Yeah, we kind
Baron,
of figured.
he's pretty kept up in what he's doing right now, but I tell you what, I'm not leaving this door until I know he's safe and ready to go. Go find C9 before Talaran gets to him. Tell C9 that it's time to get him to go. Have him make a special drink. Typically, that'll get him right out the door.
A special drink, and I'm guessing that's not a drink I can have some of.
Yeah, you can. You might not like it very
Probably.
much in an hour or two, but
Yeah.
I
I would say
mean,
probably not.
I think Zequa would like it if I took that drink.
No, you got to fly. Not be in the not be, and not be in the refresher. Well, I mean, I could fly if I had to, but yeah, we don't need you in the refresher all day during the flight.
Okay. Okay. Then I will go find C9.
Okay, and it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
take.
What's
look
he
over my
trying to do?
shoulders, and then as soon as the door closes, I'm gonna just start fidgeting with a calling device in my hands. You might have seen it as you were walking away, but I'm prepping some more on my side.
Oh, so exciting. I love sending rich bitches to rehab. Is C9 easy to find because he's passing drinks around still?
You totally see C9 because Telrin is totally going C9, C9, 90, 90. And C9 is like, I'm doing the master's job. He ordered me. He's like, no, seriously, you gotta hurry. And just then you bump up behind him as the kid was just
Yeah, I
about to
thought,
say Servas said, meet him at the door.
so then I like take the kid on, like touch the kid on his head and say, go find his her ladyship. I will handle this part I'll take care of this for you.
Oh, you must mean Lady Tira. I'll go get her. And he goes running off through the crowd.
So discreet, this child. C9, I was told to let you I was told to let you know it's time to prepare the special drink for your master.
Ah, it is time for Master's evening final drink. Ah, excellent. And he types in some buttons on the dispenser, and he pours one of his final champagne flutes with this beautiful blue-green drink that has some kind of hypnotic edible sparkle pattern flowing through it. And he says, shall I serve it to Master myself?
That would be preferred, yes, to make sure that master drinks all of it.
Excellent. And what should I do after?
Well, bring him to the door to meet Servas.
Yeah, so I was gonna say bring him to Servas at the door.
Ah, excellent. Servas must know that we will be leaving soon. Excellent.
Yes, and be sure to be discreet, unlike the adorable child.
Ah, I am the master of discretion. I am trained in over 43 different versions of subterfuge.
Well,
Nice.
find the one that's perfect for parties and drunken friends falling asleep.
Ooh, excellent. The Baron has trained me well in that.
I'm sure he has.
Please maintain my duties as a beverage dispenser. And he like hits a button and the buckle slaps open and the drink dispenser falls to the ground with a loud bang as he starts walking off towards the little lift going, Master! Master! Baron, you are needed! I have your special drink!
Yes.
I was hoping he was gonna bring the bar with him.
Well, he left the bar with me, so Zequa, you want to travel in bar?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can put it on my backpack. On my back, we can take it with us. It'll be my bribe for you for whenever you're pissed off at me. Say nice things
Something that
to
you can
me, and
plug
I'll
in
give
any
you
drink you want.
alcohol. Yes. All right. And then I'm gonna looking around, and where the hell is Castox?
I wandered off somewhere.
Castox, are you
Yeah.
being very secretive at the moment, or are you out in the open?
I'm in the open.
Okay.
Walking around, try to find where the kid went to.
Okay, first, Castox, go ahead and give me a vigilance check, and then I'll ask the same thing from either Aurora or Zequa, as you're looking for Castox.
Okay, so pool set.
Okay.
The pool is set. Oh! What would you like for that advantage and that triumph? By the way, Trevor, that lightsaber symbol, that is the triumph.
Okay.
We've seen it in multiple video games.
Yes.
You totally see where the kid goes running over to her and starts yelling at her, and she slams her hand on the table, and a couple of her guests start peeling away to get out of the little argument between the boy and her.
Well, this family really understands the meaning of discreet.
I'll just I'll so for the advantage kind of so I see them collecting him. So I'll use the triumph to basically just blend into the crowd behind him. To basically keep an eye on them that he doesn't do anything like he doesn't fight taking his drink or anything like that.
Okay.
And then I'll take the advantage for a boost if need be to help him encourage him to take his drink. With the Force, of course.
As you Jedi mind trick, you're very thirsty right now.
Yep.
Your mouth is like Tatooine. Okay, so Aurora or Zequa, give me your vigilance check or perception.
I'm a 1 yellow, 1 green for both.
Think. Pardon me. I think my perception's good, but let me look. Because I'm only 1 yellow in vigilance.
Obviously, Castox's mind trick is working on you as well, making your mouth thirsty for the swamp.
Yeah, I got 1 yellow, 2 green for perception. So,
all right.
Is the pool ready?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
One success and 3 threats.
As Zequa's drinking his beverage and looks, and you totally see the droid shuffling up level 2 to level 3, goes over to where there's like this floating bed and talks to his your target, the Baron, up there as he's basically hanging out with 2 gals, flirting with them, and he hands them the beverage. And as you take a sip of your beverage, give me a resilience check.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, spending a light side point. As
I am.
unbeknownst to Zequa, somebody walked by, went hee hee hee, and sprinkled some party favor into your beverage.
Because I'm sexy. All right.
Everyone wants
ready?
to go home with you.
Yep.
All right. Nope.
As you immediately, you see him, and then all of a sudden your vision kind of blurs, and you get like, is it the one on the left or the one on the right that's the one we're supposed to be kidnapping? I didn't know they were twins. As you scratch your little antennas and suffer 5 strain. As
Ouch.
you feel like you've been drugged with something, and you look down and see some little party favor sprinkles melting in your beverage. You did have a swampy mud water, and now it's got some colorful sprinkles melting into the drink.
Yay. Good stuff. I've been roofied.
We gotta make sure you get home without the bad part of the roofing.
Right? Well, that's your job.
Ugh. I'll make the robot carry you and the Baron.
From your look of the robot, you don't think you could even carry the Baron.
I mean, he said he got practice. Okay, so I'm gonna grab Ezekiel by the shoulder or by the elbow
He looks
because that's
kind
a
of
little less
woozy.
discreet. Yes, I'm gonna kind of like hold him by the elbow and kind of walk like we're linking arms, and I'm gonna walk back to Servas and be like, so my buddy is a little on the tipsy side. The princess is being princessy and throwing a temper tantrum. The boy is fighting with her in public, and the robot is doing what you said. I am very worried about our plan right now.
You hear me let out just a really long sigh as if I expected things to go this way. And under
So
my
this
breath, you
is,
go, just once, things could go easy.
I mean, at least you got extra people this time, but I get the impression that these guys, yeah, they're not the easiest to deal with, are they?
No, you know, looking at your friend here, I'm not sure having extra people is going to be doing me much good tonight.
You know, what's really funny is this man has multiple hard circular items in his multiple orifices. And the fact that someone was able to roofie him is kind of amazing. I mean, it's terrible timing, but this is going to
Sure.
go down. He's never going to live this down.
I chuckled quietly and just, right,
Yeah, there's looks like
well,
sparklies in this drink. Put it up under your nose to look at it.
Under my nose to
go
look at
back,
it.
Oh yeah,
push
so
the
you can
glass
see
down a little
closely.
bit. Oh, her mouth.
Yeah, her mouth.
Yeah,
Not her mouth, her nose, so she can smell it and
Her
look at it
nose.
close.
yes, Zequa, you're right. Your mud is sparkly. How about we put it down so someone else can play with the sparkles?
Okay.
All right. Good job, Zequa.
Listen, if you two can wait here at the door, I'll see if I can get them moving out here pretty quick.
And discreetly, please. But I don't know that that's even possible at this point.
I look back at you, chuckle a little bit, and walk back inside. Yeah, discreet.
That's not happening. All right, and so okay, so me and Zequa are at the door.
Now I'm checking the door to make sure it's operating and functioning correctly.
Door seems to be working.
How
Are you
about
just drunk pushing buttons?
No, I'm just checking all the systems on it, make sure it's properly functioning.
You
He is
you
a
hit the right
mechanic, though.
combination of buttons that all of a sudden the casino's commercial starts.
So
Oh man.
I'm gonna walk inside and go over to C9 and say, "Look, it's time the party's over. Let's go ahead and shut things down. Can we get a fast exit going for these three?"
Oh, Servas. Unfortunately, the Baron did not want his nighttime beverage. He decided that he's having too much fun today, and he said he will be not taking his nighttime beverage until the sun has risen.
Well, if I was behind him and heard him say that, then I would come up to influence him.
Okay, go ahead and give me your influence roll.
Okay.
I'm giving you
You're
two
influencing the Baron
blue.
right now.
Yep.
Making friends and influencing people. All right.
If one of the other people that we need to tell is around, I'll try to influence them too, to basically usher all the people we need out.
It's his cousin, the girl cousin.
Yep. Is the pool ready?
The pool is ready. Now, the two of them from each other are about medium range, by the way.
Okay.
Because she's downstairs and he's up on the third floor. And
Okay.
the pool
Then
is ready. Damn.
gotta use a light side point to use positive ones. But a success So I'll tell him, hey, listen to your droid. It's time to take your drink and move on out of here.
And immediately you see him like snatch the drink, and he looks at the girls and goes, "This is my nighttime nightcap. It always lets me sleep the sleep of angels. You've seen a space angel before, haven't you?" And he downs it in one shot, and you see his eyelids immediately go to like half mast as he starts looking at them, and he just gets super snuggy into the cushions. And at the exact moment across the party, you see Tira stands up at her table and she spills all the empty bottles and the one large half full one that's just glugging off the end of the table, spilling onto the floor. And she's like, "I said, all of you get out of here. The party is over. You free loafers wanting to get free beverages and not respect us."
Is she watching what happens? Is that why she's listening now?
Someone gave her a little forced push to clear the party out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did it on both of them.
Yeah, you had
So-
enough pips there.
Did I notice that he was very persuasive to the Baron? Was I nearby as he was influencing him?
Duncan, what is your stealth or your deception? We'll find out with the dice roll.
Deception, 3 green.
Okay.
My
Survive.
perception
Good
is 2 yellow and a green.
Give me either a perception or vigilance check.
And exactly how do I do that? Just roll the dice?
So if you go down to the skills, there should be a little D20 symbol to the far right of the skills.
Right, and then just go ahead and click that D20.
Yep.
There you go.
As something in the back of the head is going like static, and it's totally those 3 threats that are going to slam you in the face later that you just let these 3 strangers into the party. And all of a sudden, when he does the voice, in classic Dune or Star Wars style, that you realize he did something, and the Baron completely changed his demeanor. And the Baron is a stubborn son of a bitch when he's wanting to do something. I mean, he did flat out give you orders this morning that this party was going to go on till sunrise. You were not to let any security forces in the room to stop it.
Good thing you didn't let security forces in.
Yeah.
We're not security forces.
Nope.
So with the threat, do I realize that's what's happened now to me?
With the threat, go ahead and take a strain. As something in the back of your head is buzzing as you do this whole rub the back of your head, slight PTSD moment from back in the war. You're not quite sure what it is, but there's something nagging you about that guy's actions. But you clearly saw him do something, and the prince reacted from a very far distance.
All right, I'm a little skeptical right now, but I know I need to get him out of here, so I'm gonna go over to him now and. All right, are you able to walk, or do I need to pick you up, Rayless?
You look at the Baron, and he's like got the half asleep eyes, and he's like, "You don't need to pick me up, brother. I'm gonna sleep right here between these beautiful ladies. This
I look
lady
to both
here
of them.
is Twi'lek, and this lady here is Duras." And they both look at him and like slap him. It's like, "We told you our names." And he's like, "Yeah, and they have names." As he just like flops
Okay.
back into the pillows.
All right, boys, this is a job for me. Hey, Baron.
You're outside
Sweetie?
the door.
Sweetie.
You're coming back
I
inside.
have my. Oh, damn it! You're right. Nope.
Yeah,
Never mind.
we're outside the door. It's a
Yeah,
very fine,
I-
secure door too.
very secure.
I
I
just
forgot. I'm on other drunk person duty. Too bad. Well, Castox, you
Mhm.
got any boobies? I bet he would love to lay in your boobies and walk through the house, the penthouse.
Nope, but I can just take him by the arm and drag him along.
That's
I
not
was gonna say
fun.
I'm gonna look at both of the women and tell them it's time to go, and I'm just deadpanning them, saying, "We need to go find a new seat now."
As they both give, the Baron a slap on each cheek, that typical, rude bastard at the bar slap, as they both get up and they're like, "Psh, he's probably not even a Baron. He's just living on someone's bank account."
That's what barons do.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just throw him over my shoulder. I'm gonna pick him up like he's, a little 10-year-old kid that fell asleep in the back of the car and throw him over my shoulder.
Ooh, go ahead and give me an athletics check. You toss him over like he is of nothing weight. And the one thread is totally one of the party goers saying, "Dude, where are you taking Baron?" And he like gets up in your face real quick until you look back at him, and the guy totally backs off. It's like, "Didn't mean nothing. Didn't mean nothing."
I'm gonna look over then now to Tira, and I'm just gonna say, Tira, it's time to go. Talaran, let's go. Grab C9 on your way.
Okay, so with her, give me either a leadership, a charm, or coercion,
Let's see here.
depending on how much growl is in your voice. Coercion.
The more
is
the growl, the
skills
bigger the
for bossing
charm.
Someone.
Yeah.
And as you growl that out, she just looks daggers in your eyes, and she like throws down the champagne flute she was just drinking and shatters it. And she literally does the huff walk. She's pushing people out of the way and says, "Stay here and keep the room. We have to go for now because my keeper says so." And she does the hair flick. As she
So as
runs
she
up to
walks by
C9
me,
and says, "Get our luggage packed."
I'm gonna look over at C9 and just shake my head and say, time to go. And Tira, isn't there something about you being his etiquette advisor? Don't make me tell your mama what's going on here tonight.
And she just looks
Ooh.
at you with daggers in the eyes and says, "You wouldn't dare."
Mhm.
Honey, she's on speed dial.
He knows right to apply the
I'm
pressure.
gonna
And she just does the
I'm just gonna
arms
tap
fold.
my communicator on the side.
And she has her arms folded and looks away from you, but is totally ready to do whatever you say. You can totally read the body language. You've won this war. And she's going to cooperate with you for now.
I tell her to get Talaran and start heading for the exit.
And she like turns around and goes, "Where is that little brat?" She gets her communicator out and pages him on the group channel for all of you guys, of course. As he's like, I'm coming, mistress."
And then on that, I'm going to head towards the door and work on getting him back home, as is my responsibility.
Okay. So you guys are all heading out of the party now that like half the party's broken up and the other half are just freeloading and drinking and eating and snorting whatever party favors you had.
Yeah. They need to be more careful.
Right, Zequa? Why don't you tell me all about how they have to be careful while I am holding you up by your arm? Ooh. While we're walking, I need to use whatever version, whatever is on my person, like my communicator or whatever, or however, and like I need a picture of Mr. Zequa and I walking hand in hand while Zequa is drunk off of his butt. I'm going to give it to him as a present on his next moon cycle.
You totally whip out your data pad and take a quick selfie.
Oh,
Can you really tell if Rodian's drunk?
So actually, when Zequa sees that I'm taking a picture, he poses and does like the kawaii cat girl pose for me, like with his little fingers on both sides of his face, and he like gives me a little fun little photo shoot.
The sparkles really brought out the best of him.
It's going to be his the best, worst cycle present he's ever received.
Wow.
And I might get a whole week of him not bitching about me having him do his job on my ship.
I had to get drunk just to deal with this situation.
But and then you got roofied.
And as you guys get to the lift, now like a couple party goers have passed where Servos was hanging out at the door before, since the party vibe is going south. And the lift comes up and the doors open as you're just about within short range, like a good 20 feet away. And immediately you recognize hotel security guys. These Drawls are giant ferret people. They're like 5'5" tall ferrets, either chubby ferrets or skinny ferrets. And there's a group of 4 constables and one guy that's got like fancy shiny bits on his lapel saying he's someone important. And they all are like elbowing the little nightstick kind of devices they've got on their belts. They're kind of rubbing them like they want to draw them as the lift opens. And as soon as you guys see them and they see the Baron, boss, give me a vigilance check.
A
Well.
triumph, that's nice.
Go ahead and roll
just no
that
success.
again, because there shouldn't have been any red dice on that roll.
Oh. There we go.
Which of
And
those
still
2
fails.
rolls
But-
would you like? I'll let you choose.
I still don't know the best about them, but it looks like that first roll with the 2 advantages, but I can't tell. Let's see
Okay,
here.
yeah, that's definitely the better of the 2.
Don't give up your triumph. Don't
Plus,
give up
you got
your
a triumph.
All right. Do I know if they're here for the Baron? Can I tell that with one of the with my advantage?
If you would like to spend both of the advantage or the triumph, I could tell you some specific things about them.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a read on the situation if I need to talk my way out or if I need to fight my way out.
If you want to spend the triumph, I can give you a whole bunch of details, or the 2 advantages, I can give you a little bit of detail.
If he spends the triumph, does he still have his advantages?
He does.
Yeah.
Then I'll go ahead and do the
Okay.
triumph for the info.
Immediately when you use your triumph for the vigilance, because you're always paying attention, that's your job. There's a reason why you have 2 ranks in vigilance. Immediately, the 4, let's call them lackeys of the one with the fancy lapel, one of them totally smacks the other in the chest and does the, classic TV show of, that's the one right there, the one he's holding up, right? And you're just like, oh shit, these guys are looking for the Baron. And the sergeant goes, shut up, you fools! And looks directly at you. I mean, you do have your rifle on you. That's very intimidating as shit. Especially at a planet where most people aren't allowed to leave the hotels with weapons. For the most part. You get the idea that these five folks have something nefarious planned for your boss.
Okay.
They're dressed as hotel
Can
security, but it does not look like they're wearing the proper uniforms, or they put on someone's uniform very hastily.
Do I know if this hotel has any kind of like sensors for gunshots? Would that set off any alarms for them? If a blaster bolt was to ring out?
It does have sensors, but only if you roll, say, 2 threat or higher with weapons, energy weapons of any kind, or, actual archaic cartridge weapons, it could set off the sensor.
You said there's 4 of them plus the main constable guy, right?
Correct. He's got 2 lackeys to his left, 2 lackeys to his right. They're in Star Wars. They're classified as what's called minions, which means they fight together and they also die together if you do a lot of damage. And the constable in the middle seems to be the one in charge. He's a little bit taller, a little bit rounder in girth. They all have this ferrety weasel face thing going on.
And
They
what
haven't started to walk towards us yet,
classification
right?
is he?
They have yet to start anything. Initiative is about to happen, but you have the drop on them at the moment. Your
I
bodyguard sense
quickly. I don't know if I can do this with 2 advantages, but I want to drop the Baron gently down, like just kind of slough him off my shoulder so he lands on his butt.
Okay.
In that same motion, can I grab my carbine and try and get the main guy with a stun shot?
Okay. So for the 2 advantages, you let the Baron go with practiced, because you've been taking care of this guy since he was of legal drinking age, let alone drinking age. As he slumps against the wall, sliding down and sitting to a dazedly drugged up little, stupor. For your maneuver, you can whip your rifle off your shoulder, and switching to stun setting is pretty much a freebie. So if you want to take an action before they do, you can totally shoot at the center one that seems to be in charge. It's going to be against 1 purple. If you'd like to suffer 2 strain, you can opt to take strain to do another maneuver. That would let you aim as well if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take the 2 strain to pull that.
Okay, so you're bringing them up in the crosshairs.
And then how do I do the combat for this then?
So you'll want to go to the combat tab.
Mm-hmm.
And if you scroll down, you'll see your rifle is listed. It should be like your rifle, a number, then a number, and then a D20
damage critical, then the D.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you want to hit that dice, and it'll pop up in the
All
chat
right.
showing holy crap. So he is at short range as you flip the weapon
Beginner's
to
luck.
stun. And you shoot him with the stun setting. Now, weapon damage is the number in the damage box. Do you see where it says heavy blaster rifle?
Yep, 9 damage.
So the 9 damage plus 1 for each success. So you have 2 successes, which are the little starbursts. And you also pulled off 3 advantage and a big damn triumph. So
I'm happy with this so far.
So this is a really good roll. It's basically a hat trick. You pulled all 3 goodness things in 1 shot. Let me pull up the sergeant real quick, because I don't know if that will knock him out with just the successes. No, it will
And
not.
on average, people have less strain than they have.
Yep. This guy's in charge.
Whatchamacallit,
So you
than
do,
wounds, but on
do
average.
11 points to him before soak. And when that stun bolt hits him, he kind of wavers for a second as he was about to say, "Got him!" But he is like, "Whoa!" As I will totally say you just dropped like half of his ability to take damage to half. And he's
Can I use the triumph to send a second shot right down at him?
I will totally give it to you. Normally with your weapon, you do have auto fire, and you have to declare you're doing auto fire at first because it makes the shot harder. It adds an extra purple dice because you're machine gunning. But I will gladly, for that triumph, say you hit him with a second shot doing the same damage. That
So I assume stun
him,
wouldn't be auto fire.
But I
Could
will
be.
totally give it to you for that triumph that you double tap. And he slams back into the lift wall and slides down. Just like when you drop the Baron, he emulates that, hit the wall and slide down just like the Baron does. And his head just lolls to the side as the 4 goons all look at him hit the ground and look at you guys. And what would you like to spend those 3 advantages on?
I want to use those advantages to try to convince them to step aside and let us through the elevator. And so I want to look over to them and say, "Now listen, boys, we can do the same thing here that we just did with your boss for you for, or the excitement of everything, you just happened to be a little shocked by what happened and didn't happen to see what caused it or where the Baron went. And you can go on with your night. There's some free drinks in there."
Ooh. Do me a favor real quick. Give me a quick, it's basically not a coercion, but give me a coercion. I want to see how well they take that threat, especially since you offered some goodness there in regards to the drugs.
Mhm.
As you think they're buying it, as they come out of the elevator with their hands up, like, we're not gonna just head on that way, dude. We're not gonna do anything. You think you've convinced them to let you guys evacuate. As the Baron totally looks up and goes, "What's going on? Are you shooting people
I'm
again?"
You said think enough times that I feel an advantage us having to roll for thingamabob
Oh, it's
coming.
coming.
Nope,
Yes,
there's
it is
initiative.
coming.
So
It's gonna be
everybody go
vigilance.
ahead and on the combat section roll vigilance initiative.
Hey, look at that. Good little dice.
Combat.
Oof. Sir Voss is in a hurry, and then all of a sudden Castock shows up and he's like, who are we gonna kill?
I don't know how I rolled such tiny dice. Jeez.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's the getting pulled out of the party unexpectedly. Well, at least the bad guys are consistent. So here's the turn order. In Star Wars, it goes by what a lot of people refer to as popcorn initiative, where it's not individuals' initiative slots, it's players or NPCs. And you guys can always say, if I have a cool thing to do, go ahead and do it. Or if you want to say, like in D&D, hold your action, that just means take the bottom slots. So don't jump and take the very first one if you want to hold your action for something. So you guys know it's going to be 2 of you players, and then 2 bad guys, and then 2 of you players. So who's going first? As these 4 guys are getting out of the elevator with their hands up, like, yeah, hey, we got no grievance with you. We just worked for him. He's out cold. He doesn't know what's going on. As you're hearing the guy snore in the lift. Just like that, you hear yawn come out of the Baron.
Well, somebody that has an idea what's exactly is happening, probably first one to go. Be good.
I would feel as if I'm pretty ready to go still, because I'd still have the rifle leveled in my arms.
Yeah.
Can I take
it's actual niche, so yeah, go ahead.
Can I look over at Castox and seeing as he's as ready to go as I am, and just tell him, just give him the look like I'm about to do this, and then I want to try and take a couple shots straight down at the 2 that are closest to me.
Okay.
Or just down the barrel towards the goons.
Okay, so are you gonna shoot at him or just threaten him?
Well, it's still stun. I'm going for stun shots.
Okay.
I've done this enough with the Baron. I don't wait for conversation after the first attempt.
Since you haven't done a maneuver yet, do you want to aim for a blue dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's free if that's your only maneuver.
So they're totally creeping down the hallway as you notice one looks at his stick and the other one looks at their stick, and they're giving eyeballs to each other. As you bring up your weapon and you point it at them and go ahead and pull the trigger.
Right. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's the vibro knife.
As he pulls the knife out and shanks one of them.
It's stun knife.
Okay. So you take a stun bolt and it hits the first guy and he goes down like a sack of potatoes. Lands just a few feet shy of the Baron himself. Baron looks over and goes, looks like a little Varelian kitten sleeping all cute.
Now you could spend 3 to crit, which would kill the second one.
It would totally stun the second one, yeah.
Or stun,
Spend
sorry.
3 strain.
No,
3
3 advantage.
That's
Oh, do
kinda
I
how-
have 3 advantage?
Yeah, you have 4
Yeah, you
advantage.
got,
Look at those
4.
little laurel leaf symbols.
Oh. Okay, then yeah, I'll take 3 to.
So these guys are what's called minions. They kind of go down in groups. So if you do enough overkill on one, it kills the next one out of it. So you stun bolt, and the stun bolt hits the first guy and kind of shocks around him, and he bounces into his buddy, and his buddy gets shocked, and they both land literally, right on top of each other as the Baron half dazedly looks at them and thinks that they're cute. And the other 2 guys, you are pretty sure, are pulling their stun batons out and going to start clubbing people. Their ruse failed horribly. So who's going next?
Well, you still got 1 more advantage you can spend, either taking back strain or giving the next person to go a blue, or the next person to go a black on their side.
I'll pass a blue then over to Castox.
Okay,
But next person to go.
Next person to go.
For 1.
Yeah, if you had 2 extra, you could assign it to a specific individual, but for 1, it's just the next one of you guys to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Well, since I'm up there with him, I'll take the next action.
Okay.
I'll use influence to stress the mind of the remaining people who are in the way to the elevator.
Okay, the last 2 that are getting ready to pull their clubs and start knocking people out with their stun sticks.
Yep. So I get a discipline check against them.
He's all
full set.
No.
Oh, good lord. And because they saw their buddies go down, they totally give you a blue dice for that check.
Cool.
Just to make life interesting. I'll totally do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did nothing to help them.
After you use light side points, used light side points. So I can do 5, 6. So I can do 12 strain to, or no, 10 strain to each of the 2 that are left.
And when you do your
still a minion
Jedi
group.
strain check, what does it look like when they both go out instantly with massive overkill?
You just see my hand kind of down at my side, just like slowly turn into clench into a fist as you see them kind of like make that like slow coughing and then just slump to the ground, release it, and like, let's go.
And at that point, Servas's scratch in the back of his head is getting a little bit louder.
Yeah, I was going to say, about that time it wears off, he's like going, wait a minute.
You sly dog, you Sith tricked me.
I just
Jedi mind trick, not Sith mind trick.
It's just my trick.
I'm eyeballing him, but I got bigger things to worry about right now.
And for that discipline check, is there anything you wanted for the 4 advantages? I mean, I got something I'd totally give you as one of the guys was choking and passing out.
Sure.
As you did your trick for 3 of them, and the guy's grabbing his throat, and the second his eyes are rolling back and he's about to pass out, because you're only doing it to the sleep, right? Not to the death?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you hear him wheeze in his breath. He's, we were only supposed to kidnap him for 48 hours! And the guy slumps to the ground out cold.
All right.
See how I got to get
Sounds
you
like
some
we
intel?
need to get going.
Yep. All right, let's head out.
Take him back up, throw him back on my shoulder again.
Okay, you pick him up, throw him on your shoulder. You guys jump in the lift. There's a bunch of people in the hallway just gawking at what just happened. They're like, dude, you shot hotel security. You're going to be in trouble. As you guys get in the lift, the guy's still passed out against the back wall of the lift. Are you heading directly to the ship?
I'll kick him out.
Okay.
Leave him on the floor.
The last thing you see when the lift door is shut is the guy flinging out to the floor. Now, are you guys double timing running to the ship, or are you being very stealthy to get there without being noticed?
I would say casual, but with purpose.
Yes. Well, especially since I'm walking slowly holding up my drunken friend.
I'm sure all that kicked me pretty clean there. Shooting starts. I wasn't that drunk. It was 5 strain. That's all.
Still, it's the idea.
You guys are carrying your drunk friends out of the party. It's not too uncommon of a sight. I'm going to totally give you a blue dice. Somebody give me a stealth check. I'll let you pick on whoever's taking the lead on let's get out of here quietly.
4 green.
Does anybody have better than 4 green?
3 green.
Nope.
For what? For what skill?
For
Stealth.
For scout?
Stealth.
Oh.
To sneak.
Yes, my sneaky sneak is 1 yellow and 3 green.
And that's you.
Alrighty, is it set?
It is. Well, let's go ahead and say it's
Oh.
set now.
I'll assist to give a blue.
I was gonna say, Castox, did you flip a light side, or no? That was to use your force powers, right?
Yeah, I flipped light side so I could use the light side points.
Yeah.
And
So I'll
Zikwa is
assist to give a
assisting
blue.
you by showing that he is totally drunk.
Yes.
So you have
He's
2
helping Miss
blue versus 3 purple. One of those is a red now.
We
Just
good?
fly casual. You got this, Aurora. Holy
Ooh.
crap, she does have this. Okay.
Not just a fancy pilot.
So Aurora, you take 1 strain as you have to actually like pull Zikwa close to you and pretend to be drunk making out with him for a second. As you smooth criminal your butts out of the hotel over to the landing pad. And you get on the ship with 0 difficulty. The whole group cooperates with you, which is amazing because her highness is giving like sighs and exacerbated breaths the whole time, but somehow no one is picking up on it as you're giving her the mom look. So you are all on the ship.
Yep.
Okay.
Show them all the rooms.
And at
Stay in
that,
I feel like
at that exact moment, Sir Voss has this itch in the back of his head that clicks. As soon as he gets on board the ship with these guests that he knew were on the list, you know, Voss, that these guys were not on the list.
So I'm gonna, because they showed me the puck, I'm gonna actually look straight over to Castox and say, just don't do that again.
I'm gonna snicker.
I'll try not to. But no promises.
Look at Sir Voss being the professional.
Just laughing. I don't think he's ever
Look,
been called out on that before.
Keep this guy safe.
So you never put away your best tool in your toolkit, so.
As all of a sudden, Talrin goes, "This ship is so cool!" And he like starts running around looking at all the things, being, you know, a 14-year-old on a spaceship.
I tell the droid, take him to bed and put him to sleep.
Are we talking your
You
droid
need to
or
be
their droid?
No, their droid.
You need to be taken to bed and put to sleep. I feel like we need to lock everyone.
coordinate.
I think we need to lock everyone in that's got too drunk from the outside so they can't go wandering. And maybe keeping the Baron locked up like that anyways.
I've already told the others into rooms and told them to stay in their rooms until otherwise told.
Kira is going to
So.
jump on the nearest cargo container and sit and fold her hands and says, I am not going into any quarters until someone tells me what's going on here.
I'm gonna look over at her and just say, "Look, they have the puck. It was time for him to go back. We're going to Alderaan. Go sit your ass down already, damn it."
Now, when Boss says that, do any of you three from the ship correct him?
Correct him.
Your directions of where you're dropping him off is not Alderaan.
I will kind of make eye contact and kind of raise my eyebrow and we need to talk when there's not an audience sort of thing.
I look at her with a bit of a curious side and just drop it. And all right, you flying this thing or what?
Well, I was just gonna let it kind of float through space and see how long it takes us to get places. But yeah, no, I can fly. I can fly.
All right, need some help in that cockpit?
Sure.
No.
Zequa, you are drunk. Go sleep it off.
I need to navigate. Thank you. Or astrogate.
Oh my God, that's going to be a hell. We have the stick. We need to get out into
Yes, I do have the stick. Thank you.
Clear space, and you're going to give me the stick.
No,
Kira
I can
says,
navigate.
What stick? What is going on here? This doesn't sound legit. Why are there no royal guards here with you on the ship?
I'm gonna pull out the puck and say, "Go to your room."
And I'm gonna look at her and say, "Listen to Mama."
Okay, so we're gonna have what's called a assisted move here. It's gonna be interesting. So what is your guys' combined coercion?
Let's see.
I have 3 green.
You have 3 green.
Mike and I have 2.
Okay, so working together, it's going to add a green to Aurora's roll. Let's see if your 3 green can beat a dyed-in-the-wool spoiled princess.
I would like to flip the points. Use a blah 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 blah.
The light side?
We'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
While she does that, I'm gonna pull out my communicator and just hold it, tapping it next to her.
I will give an extra blue for the veiled, not so veiled threat. Since you're using equipment in a good, interesting way. Okay, so go ahead and make that roll, Aurora. This is going to be interesting.
Nice.
Wow. Very well done. As she just goes, and she jumps off the cargo container she was sitting on with her legs and arms crossed, says, "Show me to my quarters. C9, make sure to come attend me. And bring me some Dorellian chocolates."
While they're having their standoff, I'm getting the engines fired up and everything ready so we can get the heck out of here.
How drunk is he? Should I be worried about him touching
It's only
machinery
5
right now?
strain. There is no other effects.
You've seen him take a hit on the head and be more woozy than that.
Yeah.
It's not like he went for a second drink.
He got roofied.
The roofie was meant for a
5
different
strain
power.
from it.
3 drinks. He had 3 drinks and a roofie.
I got strain, and that's it. So I'm.
It's not like he rolled
Not-
with despair and a bunch of threat to make it worse and
Yeah.
ongoing. He rolled pretty
Okay.
okay for drinking poison.
Okay. I mean, I worry about my Starburn and my crew members.
I could
Okay.
outperform any of you on the ships, drunk as shit.
Ooh,
When it comes to
that's
mechanics or
fighting words.
astrogation.
What's that self? You need to upgrade your astrogation. Gotcha.
So are you actually locking them in their quarters?
Yes.
Okay.
I watch her do it, and I just give her a nod, say, "That's fine."
Now the question is,
Cool, because I wasn't
Aurora,
asking.
are you locking them in, or is Zequa locking them in?
No, I'm up starting the ship, and I got getting the engines fired up and everything ready for like getting out
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Since she's
so
not.
You guys have your little powwow up in the cockpit. What do you guys say to each other as you guys are getting ready to take off?
So Zequa has put in the navigation stick, right? Or
Oh,
not
we haven't
yet?
got off the ground yet.
Oh, okay,
So-
so yeah, so I just gonna say, so we have to get into some clear space to see exactly where we're going. But from what I understand, we're taking his royal buttheadness to, my best guess is rehab from what I saw. But we won't actually know until we leave, until we're actually in space where exactly our destination is. I believe it is 2 days out from here.
From what
But
you were
I am
told?
under the impression, yes, but I am under the impression we are not taking him home.
It was a business meeting, right? Or something like that.
I mean, at first I thought, yeah, it was a business meeting, is what they said. I thought it was a hookup, but now after meeting him, I think that it's, rehab.
So I'm going to. Can I ask Aurora, who gave you this stick?
The person who gave us that stick, their name is Deedle Deedle Deedle.
You give them the viceroy, the Baron's father's viceroy, so you know it's legit.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I know this isn't like somebody just and I all right, so I'm like, all right, well, so they know what they're doing, and he probably needs rehab anyway at this point.
He's
Yeah,
basically
so-
the
yeah.
family's go-to guy that hired you directly, so you think it's on the up and up if he's the one that hired this bunch of goofballs.
Excuse me,
All
we're
right.
very efficient.
Hey, you did the job.
Very
just like
efficient
you were
goofballs.
told to.
Yes.
Okay, so Aurora, you jumping in the seat and taking off?
I was having this conversation while sitting. So yes.
Okay, as your cocky foot hits the gas pedal to make the ship take off with no hands.
Yes, yes.
'Cause Aurora.
Aurora, yes.
Are you asking ground control for clearance? This is a civilized planet. That's usually what is done. If you say yes, then there's no problem and you do it automatically. If you say no, I'm going to require a piloting check to make sure you don't drive through traffic backwards.
Fine, I will ask for clearance.
Okay, they totally give you clearance, and there's this exit vector, comes up on your screen for a nice clearing exit. And as you guys take off, you hit the blue that turns to black. Just as you're exiting the gravity well, if you're going to put the stick in, now is the time to do it. But first, let's take a quick 5-minute break.
5 minutes, all right.
If somebody would like to use the restroom.
Oh. Whatever.
That's a good time.
This system is fun. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, the Genesis system is great.
It's one of my favorite systems now.
Yep,
I've been playing for a
I have
long
to do so
time.
much less math.
So yeah, I've been playing role-playing games for a very, very long time, and yes, this has become like my favorite.
I like this guy. I might try to keep him with us if I get to come back again, if I'm accepted.
You can always leave the contract.
Listen, if
I'm
David is
sh-
stuck with me, you can hang around if you're
I'm
not afraid of us.
I'm sure that Jim would be happy to give you some obligation for
My ward is in
running
rehab. My contract is up.
running out on the contract.
I mean, as long as you're not an indentured servant to his family, it should be fine that you just go away. We have a
Wow.
Mandalorian that plays with us sometimes, and his Mandalorian started off as a pre-gen that he just kind of took over. Same with Talia; she took over a gambler basically, and then so when she ever returns, it's not everyone gets saddled with a 20-page character sheet when they start.
Whatever.
20 freaking pages! I haven't even read them all yet. And we've been, what is this? Episode 14?
It's like
It
six
is.
is like the longest you can have.
No, he legitimately sent me 20 fucking pages. I counted.
Well, he probably had to write out a bunch of directions for you, I understand.
No. I would love it if they were directions. No, it is all just thingamabobs.
Yeah, she has a bunch of force powers that are bought at like the entry level, but nothing farther. So.
Excuse me, I do not have force powers. I am a regular ass human, good sir.
Yes, with force powers. So.
Yeah, but even at that, there's still
not that good.
A limited number of pages, so.
I mean, I guess that we're going to just tell the newbie that I am secretly a Jedi. Not even a Jedi, just like I have Jedi powers.
You're a Force user, not Jedi.
Yeah.
Well,
powers.
no, I left the Jedi council.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a Force user.
Oh, you were a council member.
I left the council, yes.
Yeah, I didn't make it that far. I was just a regular Jedi.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, lots of backstory, lots of bullshit. Actually, I'm going to throw away my snack trash while we're on a break, so I'm going on mute.
Okay. So, but yes, this game system is great. The dice system is great. It forces some basic role play and narrative instead of just roll a dice, you miss, and you're done.
Like it. I like the advantage triumph system because it's not just relying on a d20.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can miss but have advantage and still have something else occur. So,
this has been a lot of fun.
Like the one example that I use a lot is like you're shooting at a guy behind the bar and you miss, but you had advantage, so he ducks, and so you could either say he got a black because he's all ducking down from all the flying glass, or your partner that's shooting at him next is advantaged because he's all ducking down. So yeah, it's great. And then Jim with the threats, he can save those up to make bad things happen. If it's one or two, it's usually you take strain doing whatever it was, but he likes to save them up. And 3 advantage or 3 threat can basically relate to either a triumph and or a despair effect.
Then for the destiny points, the light side, dark side, they different powers will use them to activate to do effects, or you can use them to upgrade a roll you're making positively, upgrade a roll against you negatively, or you can use a point to introduce a fact to the game. So like if you travel to a planet, you can be like, oh, one of my buddies is here. So that's a weapons dealer. But then the GM can be like, yep, but you guys left on bad terms. And so then they can kind of add to it. Or you could do the basically out of term purchase where like, oh, yep, we need air masks. Well, off camera we bought air mats when we were back at that last town, and you mark off your credits and put them on your purchase list, and so there's different ways you can use the light side, dark side points.
Yep.
And then once you use them, they become a GM resource, and then he passes them back and forth.
Yeah. So don't hesitate.
No, this is fun. So those are kind of like a more a more robust version of inspiration that can be used either way if you're not quick.
All right.
Yep.
And Jim will, if he offers, I got something for you for advantage, he'll steer you straight. He won't screw with you, so you can trust that. So it's never a bad option when that comes up. So
Because there's nothing worse than
This
when
is
your
a
GM
really-
plays you to use your resources.
yes, he will try to get you to do stuff to use strain and strain out. So if you're strain and or your wounds go to 0, you strain out and are out of the scene.
Excuse me.
Yeah, in this system, your hit points start at 0 and go up to your threshold. When you hit your threshold for wounds, you take a crit and you're down until someone saves you. The only way to actually die is to roll 150 or higher on the crit table, which it is possible with some bad guys to roll that high, because they can have ridiculous plus 30 weapons and talents that make you have an extra plus 20, So don't ever go after a Wookiee with a vibro sword that's serrated and sounds very angry.
Right. But when you look at your weapon, the crit number, that's how many advantage you need to activate a crit, and then they roll a crit. If it's and then if you have qualities, say linked, you can spend 2 advantage to activate a quality. So like linked would allow the second barrel to hit if it was like a dual barreled weapon or something.
Like a double barrel
So,
shotgun.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's a great system.
stun
It's
quality.
super useful in every type of setting, which is nice.
Yeah, magic's fun with it. It's like, oh, you want to cast this basic spell? Okay, that's 1 purple. Oh, but I want it to reach out farther. Okay, well that's 2 purple, and I want to hit 2 people with the bolt. Okay, that's another purple. So you can keep building that all you choose.
How do you apply like those purples? Is it just when you go up at the top where the dice pool is?
He applies them.
Yeah, usually
So-
I'll
Oh,
set the
you-
difficulty
okay.
for you to make life easier.
Yeah. So
Okay.
always take a second. Don't knee jerk click. Make sure, hey, is the pool ready before you roll. Make sure he's got everything in that needs to be in there.
Because often I'll be
It's-
talking to stall for time to be clicking that shit real quick.
It's raining where I'm at. It's like
Yeah,
this
it
nice,
should be.
pretty soft rain.
Yeah, well, we have a hurricane coming up through.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's not going to be a hurricane when it gets to us. It's going to be a hurricane
No.
when it's in Cabo.
But they've got flash flood warnings for Tucson
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we got it
Through-
down here
through
too.
like the 5th.
We got no
So-
rain whatsoever today. It looked like it was going to rain, but it never actually happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Trevor, how did you find us?
I moved to Sarita in May, and I have been desperately trying to find another game because I can't play East Coast hours that my game was on because I've got a 3-year-old and I was playing after my daughter went to bed. And so I joined what's it called? The Tucson RPG group. And finally after like trying and trying, I just posted and somebody mentioned
Yeah.
mentioned sorry, say again.
I put Jim's like Discord or his Patreon podcast stuff in there.
That was you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
So yeah, you posted his schedule, and I reached out to him and got invited into the Discord.
Cool. Well, welcome.
Another Tucsonian.
Where are
Yep.
you?
Ceridian.
I live in Arizona.
She's hooked on Phoenix.
I am not hooked on Phoenix.
Hooked on
Fuck
Phoenix
you.
works for her.
No, fuck you.
Yes.
I live in Arizona. I'm sticking with that. It works for my nonprofit
Yeah.
job. It's gonna work for this game.
There you
Yeah, I
go.
wouldn't
We're all in
claim
the same time
I
zone.
wouldn't claim Phoenix either. So, but yeah, I'm up in Tucson. But I do
I
get
don't
down to
li-
Cerrita pretty regular. So,
I don't live in Phoenix.
okay.
I live in Mesa.
You're in Mesa, which is Phoenix Metro.
Same
Yes.
Same.
I'm
Might be up
closer-
that way this weekend.
Phoenix sprawl.
I am closer to the crackhead city of AJ than I am to Phoenix. Thank you very much. There's like
But
4 cities between me and Phoenix.
but it is now the closest Long John Silver's now.
Well,
They
I don't
closed
go
the
places
long-
that will kill me, so.
They closed the Long Johns in Casa Grande. What the hell?
Yep. No more Fish Friday.
Oh, you know what then? I bet I live right next to the closest one to you because I live half a mile from a Long John Silver's combined with a Taco Bell.
Yeah, kind of weird. Don't know how that ever happened, but yeah, that's what it was in Casa Grande too.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
think
Yeah.
there's 2 or 3 others up in the Phoenix area. So
I'm pretty sure Long John Silver's is just like a money laundering facility because I've never actually seen someone eat there.
what? People eat
Like-
it all the time. It's good.
You know,
I've
Mark,
I
only-
mean, it's
whenever
not
I drive-
fancy fish, but
I mean, I only have ever seen the parking lots empty. So the fact that they're closing down actually makes sense to me.
whatever.
So just because you haven't seen something doesn't mean it's not true or doesn't exist.
Right?
I mean, this isn't even me being like snarky about my allergy. This is like legitimately, like they look dead to me. I was surprised that they were lasting so long.
So, what took you to Sarita of all places?
Fun story. My wife and I are originally from Colorado, but we were living in Florida because that's where my brother-in-law is graduating from med school, and he is getting a job in Tucson in a couple
Yeah.
of years because they had like hired 2 years out for these surgeons. And we came out here just checking it out because we were tired of being in Florida. And we had nothing other than them tying us to Florida. So we came out here. We loved it. Went back to Florida, put our house on the market, and we're out here within like 2 months of visiting it for the first time.
Nice.
And yeah, we're thrilled. It's so much closer to our family than what we've been in the past. So this is a lot easier.
When does your brother-in-law make it out here?
That's a great question. They may not anymore.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. We got a job for you,
Yeah.
bro. Because of you.
I work remote, so my company just they don't care where I am as long as I'm in the state that they work with.
Nice.
But
Very
yeah,
cool.
so hopefully they end up out here because we're very happy. We're not leaving.
nice.
Oh, and Sarita, a little different than Tucson, but yeah, a little laid back. It's a little smaller.
Does Sarita have real speed limits, or do you have to go 25 miles per hour the entire time, like you do in Tucson?
It's 30 miles an hour here.
Ooh,
You just gotta watch out.
miles.
You just gotta watch out for the golf carts from Green Valley. No,
Dude,
You know,
I'm
they
so
don't make
sad.
it up here. That part's great.
I know. But careful if you go
But
to Green Valley.
we've gone into Green Valley, and oh my gosh, that place is difficult to. I hate it.
But
I
there's
can't go
money
that
down
slow.
there. There's money down there. A lot of rich old people.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I wonder if any of them are adopting adult children.
There you go.
Well, you know, when I got divorced, I considered going and finding a blue hair down there.
Oh my god, you should have.
You know,
It would have
just gotta
given
make
my old ass hope.
See, I used to only
Shit.
live about a. Have you heard of the villages in Florida?
No.
We lived about
I've
an
been
hour
there
from there. That
once.
is, it's like the premier retirement town, and
Oh, really?
it's like, yeah,
Is that
my
the Luffy place?
brother-in-law, we were up in Gainesville. It was like an hour away, and the hospital was constantly filled with them because they all of the old people would just swing and get STDs and have to go up to the university hospital to get treated, and so he would have to do a lot of the treatments.
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
Nice.
The loofah place, apparently they were putting loofahs on their cars to indicate that they were swinging.
Yeah, except for think of it like on the back of the golf carts.
Yep.
That's funny. Yeah. No.
I mean, every single
no.
thing I've seen about
Florida.
retirement homes say that as soon as you're at a retirement home, you are going to have the best sex of your life, and you're never going to have a baby, so it's perfect.
You know, they're old and bold.
Yeah. No, just needed to find a blue hair. Had no kids, no pets, no, nobody else to leave anything to, and just make her happy for the year or two or whatever.
And instead, you had morals, and you're
Yeah.
no
Sadly, yeah. I didn't go do it.
Yeah, but I don't see you
morals.
as putting up with being a maintained guy.
No, not really.
You like to
You
do
would have
your
learned
own
new
stuff.
hobbies.
So it's all right. I got 2029 to retire, so I'm all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really jealous that you're old enough that you get to actually retire, because I'm pretty sure that when it's time for me to retire, I'm just going to laugh and go from full-time to part-time.
Yeah, no, I looked out pretty fortunate. I'll be 60 with 20 years of federal service, 5 years Marine Corps, and 15 working for the VA hospital. And then I got social, and then, I'd rather my health, but I'm 80% service connected, so that's another couple $1,000 tax free. So I'll be okay.
So you'll be a blue hair.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be a rich catch, but I mean, I'll be doing all right. I'll probably be making more once Social Security kicks in than I was between retirement and disability and stuff. I'll be making more probably than what I was working. So not bad.
You
So
put in the
you'll be a
hours.
blue hair. And you catch you're going to be a blue hair that catches like a silver hair. You'll let someone
Well.
retire early.
Well, I'm more of a silver hair myself, so I don't have gray. It's more silver.
Mm.
So. Anyhow, then if you want more gaming, RenCon's coming up. If Jim hasn't sold you on that yet,
I have not shamelessly.
It's-
What is it?
Best RPG.
It's
Don't
3
drink
days.
water.
It's 3 days of RPGs and board games and vendors. And
When is
all
this?
kinds-
The first weekend in
third-
October.
Yeah,
Just
third,
don't drink
fourth,
the
and
water.
fifth. Don't drink
Don't
the water.
laugh.
He's in Sarita. That's where you don't want to drink the
Right.
water.
No,
From the
okay.
mine
That's
runoff.
really true.
No, if you're
That's
gonna
from
go
the mine
to
runoff.
if you're gonna go to the place that keeps getting conventions sick, don't drink the freaking water. Bring your own
No.
water bottle.
Make sure you
Yeah,
bring your own
well.
bottled water just in case.
Can have
And more than you
anywhere.
think you need. Yeah, 3 weekends in a row?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Once it starts, it runs through. So
Yeah, especially if
That's
they
just-
are hiding it.
I'm pretty sure I am back in Florida visiting friends that time frame, but otherwise that would have been amazing.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
can,
it's
you
a-
can do RingCon, it's definitely worth it. It's literally 3 days of nonstop RPGs. The murder mystery on Friday, as well as
Yeah.
if you have not played Artemis, it's basically a Star Trek bridge simulator. Sitting there around with 4 other people playing different stations on
It's
the
not
station.
4 people. I thought it was 6 people. Is it only 4 people, Jen?
But it's 6 if, well, I'm not counting yourself, so 4 others. And
Well, I thought when Bob plays, he's playing with like 5 other people plus the person
Yeah.
running the game.
It depends
That's
on how you set it up,
if
but
you
you
have a
can you
captain
can have
set up.
smaller.
Yeah, because you can get away with just the 5 stations, but if you have a 6th person to play the captain, that's always fun.
Yeah.
'Cause
Whenever I've seen Bob play, it's always with a full deck.
Yeah, captain gets the tablet so they can see all the stations work.
Yeah. And it's like what, 8 hours if you're back to back like on a gaming tables. It's like 8 hours on Friday of role play, like I think 16 on
Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
and
it's
like 8 on
16.
Sunday.
Because even though technically it closes at midnight, they still stay open on the Saturday night for the EG social.
Yeah.
I don't know if
But
they're
it
doing the nacho bar this year, but it was a huge hit last year.
yeah. But I
'Cause they
think
had
when
EGs
they're
and
like
nacho
2
parties.
morning-ish, I can't remember when it started in the morning on Saturday, if it was 1 in the morning or 2. But yeah, it's like 12 or 16 hours of on Saturday of if you like get on a role-playing table for all the sessions. So it was a weekend of nothing but just
Yeah, you can get
trying
3
out different
4-hour
system.
sessions on Saturday and 8 hours on Friday and Sunday.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And just bouncing different game sessions.
And they've
some
got
of
a
them
lot
are
of the game creators running the games, which is nice.
yeah. That's what I was going to say. We have several of them with their content and they're testing new content or different things. So, yeah, great weekend.
There's also that other con. What's like? Is it Horror Fest that has a game hall this year? That they're having a bunch of they're having games ran by paid DMs, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, Horror Fest
Nick's running that.
Like in 2 weeks, I think.
Is it really that soon?
I think it was the 15th-ish, I think. Let me check.
I thought it was in October.
Tucson Horror Fest. Terror Fest, that's it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tickets are now on sale.
It's not like Grand Con.
October 23rd through 25th.
Yeah, I thought it was October. But I mean, no, but like their Goth Geek is running the gaming section and is like trying. It's not like just gaming, but it's also, since he's going to be in Florida.
Wow.
That's like a
I don't like the way you said that. Just gaming.
Well, no, because you were like, that was your push for RinCon. Like, it's not, and like, so you're right. It's not like RinCon because it's not just gaming, but it's at the other end of the month that it has gaming that he might be able to go to.
You just said it in such a negative way.
I was trying to manage expectations.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
over
I'm just
at
reading.
the Ramada by Wyndham at 777 West Cushing Street this year.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I was just there.
I know. We were just there for Tucson Comic Con.
That's where I was sleeping.
Too
They
funny.
have not yet released what films will be at the film festival. As I'm on their website right now.
I bet it's the scariest movie they're going to be. Oh, I believe Pumpkinhead's going to be one of the movies.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that's totally going to be there.
But yeah, put that on your calendar for next year there, Trevor. And you can sign up with the Facebook page. I posted that in the Discord.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah,
for
RinCon,
so you
RinCon
can
is a blast, and they do 3 or 4 family game days at the casino before, leading up to it, just to get folks to come down and game, and any donations are given to the convention for at the con doing stuff. Like first family fun days to fund the women's space at the con. They have an actual room just for lady GMs and lady gamers. Then the second one is, I think, to do like if they do the nacho bar or the EG's party on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And they basically have a lot of game companies donate stuff for the raffles.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, so sign up on the Facebook page and follow. You'll get all prepared for next year as it starts wrapping up or starting up and building up.
Are they staying at the casino?
They are this year. I don't know about next year.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know this year.
Before the Wild Wild West Con thing, they were looking at a multi-year contract, so I don't know what they actually signed up for after the Wild Wild West Con situation.
That's what I was wondering.
2027, they can book it at the Grant Casino location.
Yeah.
Because that's supposed to be
Go from
done
one casino
early.
to another?
Well, it's the same casino. It's
same management, just different location.
Yeah, they're building a new casino at Grant and the freeway.
At the old movie theater.
I feel like that's just a different problem, or that's the same problem at a different location.
Well, sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side, so you don't know until you get to the other
Arizona.
place.
You're supposed to have you're not supposed to have a green grass in Arizona. You're supposed to have a desert landscape that is water friendly.
Or AstroTurf if you want the green.
Well, except if you have a golf course, but the one on Grant will not have grass or a golf course because there's nowhere to put a golf course. But
have a hockey rink on the ceiling or on the rooftop.
But yeah, early 2027, it's supposed to be complete. So.
Yep, they're doing work on it now.
Oh, it's going up quick. So
there we were. You guys hit orbit.
Longest 5 minutes of my life.
Hey, gotta catch up, get to know everybody. It's good. Sometimes we go squirrel.
All of the shameless promotions happening. I mean, come on. Do you want to drop Arizona Browncoats while we're at it, Megan?
I was actually just about to say, hey, I didn't do a shameless plug this time.
I'm waiting for the plug.
We're waiting for the song and dance here.
No.
Okay, well, the plug is, do you like Space Cowboys? Do you like Firefly?
Yes.
Well, then you should totally be involved with the Arizona Browncoats. We are a nonprofit. We're a fan club turned federally recognized nonprofit, and we travel the state and dress up in cosplay at different conventions to raise money for the communities that we are in raising at our conventions.
Actually sounds really cool.
It is really cool. And Duncan met me for the first time this weekend after playing for 14 sessions, which was really funny. And he got to, because the first time meeting me, I was a grown ass woman with space buns and a jumpsuit on. Because I know how to make a great first impression on people. This kid is cute as fuck.
He is adorable.
See, right there, that is my limiting factor for pretty much anything. Child.
Well, my child is a sophomore in high school, and I refer to him as Bob on the interwebs for privacy reasons. And he actually is our Mandalorian, and he went to bed angry at me tonight because he usually isn't home on Wednesday nights and can grumble through the Discord that he's not playing. But I put him to bed and I was like, all right, I love you. I'm gonna go play now. And he was very mad that I wouldn't let him stay up till midnight on a school night.
I know, parenting is rough.
Yeah, that's his job, school.
When break comes
I get to do the fun of potty training. Nighttime potty training. It's great.
Oh no.
Son or daughter?
Daughter.
You said daughter, right? Mm.
Yeah. Smartest can be.
I hear that daughters are easier than sons to potty train.
I mean, she's been daytime potty trained since she was 14 months old. She got that stuff down fast. So nighttime, I'm really hoping we'll go that way.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, my kid, I think when I was potty training him, the most common phrase out of my mouth was, keep your penis off my couch. Because he decided the most efficient way for him to not go to the bathroom in his diaper or his pull-up was to just wear nothing but a pair of socks all the time.
Oh my gosh. That is
And
amazing.
I
Well,
mean,
why dirty up clothes if you don't have to?
I mean, he wasn't wrong in the way that it did work, but yeah, that was not a phrase I saw being a regular part of my life for 2 years.
Totally gonna have to get on the Discord and say, hey Bob, you won't believe what your mom brought up last night. Please go to the
Yeah.
Twitch and watch the episode.
I mean, I could tell a much funnier story, but I won't. That was when he was little, itty bitty, and cute. Not at all when puberty hit. Because that was also, I have a pretty amazing puberty story that he would murder me.
Ay.
We'll keep the
Well,
there we
mother-son
were.
relationship intact.
Right? So there we were, getting ready
Okay.
to jump to light speed.
Somebody
Unfortunately, hey Jimothy, I think you're gonna get your way.
What's that?
It's 11:50.
It's not 12 o'clock yet.
You think? Oh, okay, fine. It's to you, bud.
So you guys get to space? Are you gonna put the data stick in?
Yes, I'm putting the
Yes.
data stick in, pulling everything up, double checking everything, making sure what's going on,
Oh, you're gonna
not
double
just going
check.
blind. Well, I'm double checking where exactly we're going and what's happening, and yeah, making sure it's all legit looking and there's no shenanigans or unexpected layovers or anything. So
Okay.
yes, I'm.
Go ahead and give me an astrogation check.
All right, let's get back out of Facebook there. Pull up my. Well, I had to go get that link. So, and since it's the last part of the night,
Okay,
might
go
as well
for it.
use up points. Did you
That's
get my
like
upgrade?
10 minutes. Yep, I got your upgrade. You think you're at the
All right,
last part of the night? I got 2 more minutes.
So am I doing astrogation? You said.
Astrogation. Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. The numbers look legit to where you're going. Everything looks good. It's exactly a was going to be a 2-day trip, but if you want to use that advantage, you can shorten that trip up.
For sure.
Okay.
And where exactly are we going?
It is to the edge of the outer rim. It's basically, according to the star chart you're looking at, it's an abandoned refueling station.
It is rehab.
So I will casually point that out to Aurora, but not necessarily, for our buddy here to notice. So I'm not calling it out, but I'm pointing out the location and destination
I
and
mean,
all that stuff.
I am not surprised if he's going to rehab. You saw what my night looked like before you guys showed up.
Okay, and I've
Well,
got
I don't know
a
that
question for Aurora. What is your computer skill?
my computer skills. I'm glad you're asking Aurora, not me.
I was gonna say, what's a computer?
Right, yeah, no, definitely. I am in the land of. I actually told a few people like I'm a couple steps away from Luddites, so the fact that we're doing this is amazing. My computers is just one of my career skills, and I have 1 yellow and 1 green.
Okay, not terrible.
1 yellow and 1 green.
And just so you know, 2 is average. 2 green for dice pool. So.
And yellow is better than green.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm talking numbers of dice. So.
Is yellow like proficiency?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
That says
Yellow
it's
is a
a
skill.
fucking mystery.
So, day 1 of you guys on the ship and doing your thing, and Zequa, you catch C9 wandering around the ship. He's just kind of wandering around the ship. You hear his little servos going as he's walking around and taking in the entire ship, going, fascinating. This is truly fascinating.
Can we help you with anything?
I am just wandering your ship, taking the lay of the land, as the master would say. May I
Well,
please see the
we
master?
see that.
He's
I think
sleeping.
he's sleeping still.
I should
Maybe you
attend
need
to
to turn down and power off and recharge. We have a great spot right over here.
No, that is not necessary. I need to see my
Tink
master.
would be happy to assist you. Sure. You go talk to your master, Tink. Help him out. Follow along. Let me know if
Okay.
then
Tink takes him
on
to
the side, I'm like, let me know if anything looks hanky.
Does Tink have access to open the locked door that his master's in?
No.
Don't know.
No.
I mean, he does all kinds of stuff on the ship all the time, so, you know.
He can't just go. We're not opening doors for robots. I mean, you can tell Tink that he can take the robots, and the robot thinks he's going to go see his master, and you plug him into a wall and shut him off. But no nos. You're not sending your robot to let our troublesome passenger out.
Well, he's more following and watching than anything, so.
Are
So
you doing anything now that the protocol droid is wandering the halls?
Well, I have Tink take him to the door, but stay with him and watch him, and let
Tink
me
will
know
totally
if he
take him to the door.
appears.
And Tink lets you know that 2 of the estate doors are open.
Oh. Hey, boss.
What?
So your peeps are out.
What doors are open?
The door
I
that
don't
you
know.
had C9 in, and also the door that Kara was in.
All right.
That's all you.
Okay, so
Do I hear that Tara got out?
I mean, it'd be over
Anything?
regular comms unless you got earbud. I don't know if Aurora has earbuds or not.
Are you using the communication?
I was in the
overhead?
cabin with you.
Yeah, no, I was late. I'm used to it just being us, so.
I would have been using
So-
my earbud comm.
Yes, you would be, but I was not.
So what do you guys do? As we're about to
I
almost
look
enter
at him.
part tour.
I look at him and I'm like, is her royal bitchiness, like, is she good with computers or something, or how did this happen?
I will say Sir Voss knows she is very good.
I'm going to look at you and say, that girl can get into any system if you give her enough time and she's bored enough. She's bored.
Okay. We should have had her be drugged as well. All right, let's go find her and make sure that we can, let's minimize some damage.
Okay.
I'm going to start real quick with going and yeah, or how big is your ship?
Where's my ship?
Bringing it up right
let's
now,
see.
Captain.
I was gonna say it's at the top of the list. It's a
It's a Wayfarer K-type with a cargo hold.
It's a Silhouette. Oh no, that's our. It's a Silhouette
It's got a
5.
massive cargo container on the side.
Yeah, it's
It's a pretty
big, bulky,
ship.
cumbersome.
So
You can
the
hide
first
the
thing I'm going to do
X-Wing
is
inside that cargo container.
Easy.
So the
Yeah.
first thing I'm going to ask, Aurora, is your cargo container locked in a way that can't be sliced easily? Magnetic seals, anything that would keep things in and out that you don't want in or out?
I mean, that is usually Zequa's specialty to make. Yes, but did Zequa put them in place? That
Well,
is
they
the
would
question.
be whatever the standard protocol that you've requested.
I mean, I think so. I don't know what kind of locks she put in place.
It's
Now,
your ship,
Somehow-
you said,
it's not her ship.
right?
So do me a favor, Zequa, you're gonna check the systems, the computer systems, right?
Yep.
Give me your computer's roll.
All right, give me a second here. Computer.
And it looks like this
Oh,
is
that
gonna be
gotta be.
a part twoer.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yep.
Which is exactly what makes you happy. That's what I tried to say 10 minutes ago.
All right.
I didn't want to admit it. I thought you could roll the rolls in time. As you take one strain and you know someone has tried to tamper with the engine, with those 2 successes, would you like to undo the slow overheat that was set in there?
Definitely.
And you find out that the program was actually made to simulate an overheat, not actually overheat the engines, which
So again, I reach out calling for Aurora on comms privately.
Yes, since I left my cockpit, I have my earbud in.
I'm like, whoever, one of the ones running around have attempted to cause the ship to think that it was going to overheat and slow down.
Oh,
Does
of course. So not only is she a menace, she's putting my money on the line. Awesome.
I don't know if it's her. It could be that droid.
You think it's the droid, not the princess?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. He has been wandering around. We need to get them both, drug her, I think, and plug him in. Where's our friend? Castox hates droids. Let's let him turn off our little friend C9.
Okay.
Oh, unless that stupid thing, that's his job.
And
I'll find
Aurora
the
Head.
or Boss, Servos, one of you two
Yep.
give me a vigilance check, or you can work together as you're building this
I
budding
have-
friendship.
2 yellow and a green vigilance.
You were cutting out on me. Who am I, the second person, or is Zequa
Yes.
the second person?
Aurora is
and
the
what are we
second
looking?
person.
And what are we looking to roll?
Vigilance.
Vigilance.
Vigilance. I have a yellow and a green.
So she will
I
give
got
you
2 yellow and a green.
since you have the better.
Ooh,
dex.
then you are rolling, and I am assisting.
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
your vigilance. It's gonna be the last roll of the night. As you take 2
Ooh.
strain and you find out that Her Royal Highness is currently hiding in the same room as her cousin. And you clearly caught on some of the quick videos that she is the one that got out of her room and let the droid free. And as you realize that, and she's talking to the Baron, that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Ooh.
And I can always restraining bolt the droid.
Just
Do
place
we
one of those on
hear
her.
any banjos playing as we see her entering her cousin's room?
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, you know,
That is-
Alderaanians like to keep their bloodlines pure.
Right?
Apparently Servos has seen some shit.
There's a reason
All
I'm willing
right.
to end this contract with them.
They're the dragon. Reborn. Or
Are they
not
blonde?
reborn,
Are
but
they
the
white blonde?
they're the dragons, the whatchamacallits from Game of Thrones.
Yep.
The
Oh, Targaryens.
Targaryens, yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason why Servos is human but not Alderaanian.
Yeah.
What's their age difference? Because he's 28. How old is
She's
her
like
brattiness?
19, like a bratty 19.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So we're doing Pride and Prejudice with this. He's Mr. Wickham. Got it.
All right, well, I gotta drop. Have a good night, guys.
All right, have a good night,
Have a good
guys.
night.
So you
All right.
guys get 10 experience to spend as you want.
Woot woot.
Spend it
So the
Alright.
best
I'll let
thing
you
to
you know
do
what
with
that means.
your so for your experience, I would recommend going to your character info tab,
Alrighty.
Well, first talk
and
to
then
Jim about claiming your person.
This
and
is
then
true.
under available XP, I would put the 10 points there. If you spend it, then you move it over to your total XP.
Yes.
I don't have I don't think I can access that right now.
It's under your character info tab.
Yeah, the
First
character info tab,
where skills
very
are.
first
Oh, there we
tab,
go.
combat
Yep.
is.
and then
So
under
that should say-
character on the right side is available
Yep.
XP.
And then I can available XP. I can add 10.
Yep.
Add 10
Yes.
there, and then when you spend it, you move it over to total XP. That way you
Okay.
know you
I don't-
spent or you didn't. And I apparently had
How do
30
you
I hadn't spent
spend
yet.
XP?
That's a whole nother session.
That's
Okay.
that's a talk to Jim. Bat your eyelashes at him so he makes you Sir Voss forever, and then he will teach you the ways of the character leveling up. And we do this every other week, so you'll have 2 weeks to level up.
I think I'm gonna want to keep this guy. If we get he's fun. I have plans.
That's dangerous. I love it.
I was gonna say, and we could always talk about starting a new campaign of one shots too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I know somebody's been pushing that. I'm okay either way.
I mean, you can start us all over. I'm not giving up Aurora. I'm not giving her up.
You've had
you
her
can
forever.
Put her wherever you want. You can put her wherever you want. But if we are playing Star Wars, in this, Aurora's coming with me till you murder her.
Yep, but you got to start her all fresh again, brand new.
No,
No,
12 pages of character sheet.
No. I like all my annoying papers I haven't read. She's
Yeah, well.
special. We have put so much work into her. Until you murder her, I am playing her until you murder her.
Oh, well, there's a challenge.
Okay, part 2, the Baron and the Murderess.
I'm like, that probably wasn't the best comment, but hey.
I would love to see Jim try to actually kill me.
I just have to
But
leave
he
him
won't.
to astrogation rolls.
Oh no! I'm leveling up my I'm leveling up my. I'm gonna figure out how to level up my other things. It's not just my non-Jedi powers, because I don't have those.
That's funny.
What the fuck is a
That's how
Tunnel
you-
worm serrated maw.
That's how you learn creating new
Jim!
characters and concepts.
Oh, he's trying. Oh, I see. He's trying to figure out how to kill me. Ooh, that's Jim. Okay, so are you gonna try to kill me like Boba Fett? Because we thought he was dead and he survived. Oh, what's the final count? Something like 30 fucking times. Being like, I'll roll
What
with
doesn't
it.
die?
He's got plot armor and Beskar.
I have one of them and stubbornness.
That's how you learn, playing new characters and new concepts.
I haven't even figured out how to level up all my pages. I am still learning this game.
Well, you could start a simpler character and
No, you learn the hardest way. You start with the hardest way possible. Once you figure out how to
Right.
do it the hard way, then all the easy stuff is easy peasy. I am accidentally playing life on hard mode. Why would I ever switch to easy mode?
Someday she will look at all those force powers.
right?
No,
I mean, I think
I
I've
learned how to
seen her
upgrade them.
used one.
I have. You actually missed the episode where I dropped the bomb on everyone and just went slish, 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 slish like it was
I
no
was-
big deal.
This
I
is
was there
true,
when
she
you
whipped-
started kicking out your power. I was there.
She whipped out
And then
that
I just kept
lightsaber
going.
and
And I
did a bunch
think-
of stuff.
And I think that was the one and last time that you've used it since, but that's
I
okay.
used it for 2 episodes in a row. Well, because it's supposed to be a
Oh, wow.
secret. It's supposed to be a secret.
Right, but you had to give it up because shit was hitting the fan.
Yes. And then you guys just totally spoiled it with the new person. Like, you didn't even let me
Well,
keep my
I
secret.
did not do that.
Well, I don't know
Not
what
you
you're talking
guys,
about. No secrets have been spilled.
right? I
I
did not
certainly don't
say
know that you were on the
what.
council.
Fucking
I didn't know that until now, but I knew you had Jedi powers and that, but I didn't know you were council. Thanks. You
Well,
spilled
I
that
mean,
yourself.
right? Because I mean, you were bad talking my skills, and if you're gonna know that I have them, you might as well know that I am a badass.
Zequid totally takes you to the cafeteria and offers you some tea, and he spills the tea.
It's because it's fucking Castox. He when he successfully mind tricked me, so I wouldn't, go on a murderous rampage or whatever that sword was trying to get me to do. He accidentally saw flashes in my brain.
That sounds like a pretty weak Jedi if you couldn't even stop a mind trick on you.
Well, I was already being mind controlled by an evil Sith Lord through a
That's
sword,
true.
through a lightsaber. So
I mean,
I was already in a
even
weakened
I
state.
picked up that I was being mind controlled tonight. And I'm just some random
Yeah.
human.
Yeah. Well, she was, to be honest, she was possessed by a
A
ancient
Sith
relic
artifact.
that. Yeah. So.
It made me go skipping down the halls with trying to find a murderous something and have it. I think I was supposed to imbue it back into the lightsaber so it could do evil things, and instead I
It
just
could
popped out the
fully take you
crystal.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, and instead I just popped out the crystal and put it in my lightsaber, so now I have a really pretty lightsaber.
Indeed.
Definitely not a Jedi, just a pretty lightsaber you happen to know how to use from your
Right.
time with some council.
Well, I really couldn't
yeah.
say that. I couldn't speak to if she really knows how to use it or not. I mean, I really haven't seen it used all that much, so
Excuse me.
I think it's just a war trophy.
You know what? I will let you think that. Don't over or underestimate me, David. Just estimate me. It's the safest thing to do. Don't
all right.
or actually, yeah, just don't estimate me at all. Just see what happens.
The power of your
Mhm.
disbelief strengthens me.
Right. I'll hit her where it really hurts. Wait until the ship's totally disabled.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
this ain't the first time you bailed, right?
Oh no! If I'm gonna bail, it's gonna be we're leaving the ship in pieces, like in the hangar.
and that's why the ship gets its own budget to get repairs paid for out of every job we do.
Well, that's smart.
It is smart because I don't trust nobody.
But I'll make sure the Jawas that I have help tear the ship down to individual bolts charge you triple to do the work for you.
Is that because your girlfriend's a Jawa?
No, she's an Ewok.
I was going to be the Jawa.
I was being a little race speciesist right there because I knew that she wasn't an Ewok.
I actually have a
Did you go-
Jawa Jedi that I created, but I never got a chance to really play it, unfortunately. I forget what happened with that campaign, but so
That's funny.
but yeah, it was going to be fun. Yeah.
Jawa Jedi.
Yeah, he's a whatchamacallit, a Sentinel artisan. So basically they're a Jedi mechanic, so they use the Force to heal and ships and repair things and craft things,
And
imbuing it with the Force. So seemed perfect for a Jawa. But like I said, something happened with that campaign. I think I ended up playing something else because party needed it more.
Yeah, that was
somebody else I think
Evans,
wanted.
right?
Yeah, I think so. So I mean, it's still loaded in a loaded up in a game channel somewhere.
And Trevor, we're gonna have to introduce you to Ogdudes for character creation.
What's that?
It's a character generator for Star Wars that makes characters in like 15 minutes or less.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Sounds like you guys have to plan a date.
Yeah, look up Ogdudes. You'll be able to find the latest version to download. Makes things easy, but it does not reference details to skills or to talents and the weapons and that because of
it doesn't do everything for copyright
legality. Yeah,
that makes sense.
But there are files that if the end user happens to find them and load them, it adds that information in. But the manufacturer of Ogdudes does not do that.
Yeah, I don't have any of the mods on mine, so basically you have to print the talent trees separate. But that's I do it so anything I print up, I don't have to worry about getting gigged on. In case I'm showing it in a electronic format online on the internet.
Exactly. So, but yeah, you can find most of the talent trees and that by searching online, stuff like that. So, if you
can
don't
also scroll up into our chat, and the books should be there too, because David, you sent me some of the books in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. And Jim has like a bunch of them as well. So, but we can get all that to you. Just being one of us when you're available for an evening, or happy to help.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for including me.
Not a problem. Glad to have you. Yeah, one thing with.
Oh, go ahead.
What's that?
Oh,
I was just gonna say.
To go to bed.
Oh yeah, just last note. That's one thing with Star Wars. On average, you're 5 to 20 experience points, sometimes 25, depending on what kind of a wrap up or what's going on. But so with Star Wars, it's kind of cool as you're constantly slowly building and leveling. So instead of like you're waiting for 8 months for the GM to finally go, okay, you guys can level now. You're slowly
2 years and I'm level
character.
9.
And
yeah, so
buy into other careers in multi-class.
Yep.
It's very personable, personalizable.
Yeah,
but
you
don't set on.
Tweak it.
Yeah, but don't set on tons of experience. You're gimping yourself at that point. So.
And then make sure your teammates get really mad that they're like the equivalent of a level 5 and they're being driven around by a level 1.
Pretty much.
So
you don't know she's experience.
And she's not even the worst one for it. So.
I didn't realize how many I had. To be fair, I was expecting to need big numbers to do anything cool. I didn't realize that leveling up, all I needed was 5 points.
Yeah, depending on what you're doing.
Just to get a couple ranks makes a big difference.
Yes.
Yep. Alrighty. We'll catch y'all later.
Alright.
Some of us got to work in the morning.
Right,
Good night, everyone. Thank you, Ken.